Yare yo, yare yes. Obi benya wana fi yare. Yamfa yare nsu nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. We are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support. Yare yo, yare yes. Obi benya wana fi yare. Yamfa yare nsu nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no.
Get ready for the ultimate cooling experience with our portable, rechargeable 4-speed fans. These amazing fans can keep you cool for a staggering 58 hours on a single charge. With added features such as remote control, LED lights, and a phone charging port, you'll stay comfortable and connected wherever you go. Don't miss out. Contact me now to get yours. Get ready for the ultimate cooling experience with our portable, rechargeable 4-speed fans. These amazing fans can keep you cool for a staggering 58 hours on a single charge. With added features such as remote control, LED lights, and a phone charging port, you'll stay comfortable and connected wherever you go. Don't miss out. Contact me now to get yours. Get ready for the ultimate cooling experience with our portable, rechargeable 4-speed fans. These amazing fans can keep you cool for a staggering 58 hours on a single charge. With added features such as remote
political agro pension. But may her soul rest in perfect peace. You know, may her soul rest in perfect peace. Politics is a dangerous game in life. Not just politics, governance in itself or leadership. I don't know how many people understand what leadership is all about, but say, well, in everything you do, you have to be careful with yourself, because this thing called leadership has its own way of doing what must be done. This woman has done very well, especially constantly, consistently coming back to prove to us that she wants to be this. And I was watching a video of herself and Kofi saying that she deserves a state burial, and I'm just asking that what will happen? What will be the qualification for a state burial as a first, candidate who is on the ballot or is ready to be on the ballot, and this happens? I mean, every time, our laws are tested and interpretations will always go for. So it's a good time to be a citizen of Ghana and be proud to be one. where democracy is deepening its course for ourselves. See what is happening in Parliament and what has just happened. I'm very excited, and I'm waiting to read. I can't read the volume of their laws, but I like the small one. There's this young guy called the Law Ghana. I don't know if you've gone to his page before on TikTok.
Yes. I follow him.
Next year, I'm nominating him for an award in the US. He's made the law very simple, like Dr. Boateng of Endpoint. You know, people make things simple, like the way I've made counseling simple. Everybody wants to go to counseling school. That is all we want to be in life. So I'm excited that is happening there. But there was a sad news that happened today. A woman going to work this morning with her kids. I don't know if you've seen that video. Very heartbreaking.
Yes, we just did that story.
Very heartbreaking. And I tell myself every day, if you are watching me and your husband is cheating on you, but he goes and come back home, embrace him. There's a thin line in going and not coming back. Sebo, there is a thin line in driving from your house and not coming back. And the other painful part was that if there could have been anybody with the slightest medical idea that I have, we could have resuscitated them when they brought them out of the water. And if we had a very proximity way of telling ambulance 8 minutes arrival, 3 minutes arrival, we could have gotten them. Because the last girl that came, when they carried her, I said, this girl is alive on the shoulder. That's what I saw. And when they took her, she started shaking. So somebody was supposed to do the CPR. And I've decided that whether you people like it or not, 2025, whoever becomes the government, I will break the laws of the country to make sure that every office brings at least 2 people from the Human Resource Department for training on CPR. Because these basic things should help us at home. Someone could have just break into the nostrils of this young girl, you know, kick back the heart and pour the water. Look at the way they were lying down wrongly. They could have been lying down halfway because water has entered. See, the mother was full with water in the tummy if she's not pregnant. Medical facilities where they are not enough, you train people to know what we call home remedy. We lose 5 people a day. 5 people, Sibo. If a husband and a father, how will he recover? 5 people run off the road. And this is one thing I keep saying. Every road that has a river must have a barricade that will stop vehicles from entering. Go and check Accra. When it breaks down, they don't care. They don't care. A young man broke down street lights on the airport stretch. I was following him. I brought them out of the car to safety. I went to follow the payer. They paid 8,000 Ghana cedis for the electricity pole. Till today, they've not restated the pole. 2 years now. This nonsense must stop in the country. If there was a barricade that would block them, they could have had an accident for us to resolve. But every river must have something blocking. We've left it like that. Go on our highways. Go on our bridges. When accident happens and it breaks down, they don't care. Go to East Legon. The blockade for trucks not to enter the bridge has broken down. How many years now? Go to the motorway. The Burkina Faso trucks are breaking it down. Nobody's charging anybody. When will this nonsense stop in Ghana? You lose 5 people within 30 minutes. 5 people.
Say me fa me go every. Na ebe on wan say every kwan no. Baby a pedestrian efa. Sa barricade na wo ho na e block no. I separate pedestrian from vehicles no. Amoa ebi nso efiri ho. It is say no sa kwan na ye steep sa na obi afro no. Imagine say car be efiri kwan nim ekobo obi. I also na no baby amafo ko jogging.
Sebo, I said, Sebo, what is wrong with us? I was made a road safety ambassador, and I was giving my full energy. They don't pay me. I was doing everything. I went for a meeting, and I spoke about a lot of things. They didn't take it serious until a big person would die, and they will act as if they care. This nonsense. How can a car enter into a river when there's a river on the main road? This simple blockade, how much does it cost? 5 people, mother with 4 different children in school uniform.
Phobia.
Simple.
Phobia.
We are Mojashu. Why are we having this type of death in the country? What is happening to us? You can attribute it to spirituality, but there's too much nonsense on facility. People, we are driving in town, go onto the highway for more than 1 year. The markings are off. You are driving, you don't know whether you are in somebody's lane until they hoot at you. Look at what caused Kwame Eugene's accident. Go to Adenta when you are using Adenta Road. They're outside. They have put the same lights there as camera. Anytime you cross, you go dim before you. Missy, man, Kwame Eugene accident. Everyone Adenta sa. Everyone anyone so. Say who fast here na kanya ni to anymore. Say track is anymore. You will run into it because all of a sudden you go blind. Who did the setting? People go to school and leave their sins behind. Why should road traffic accident take lives? And then, if a river is beside the road, there should be a blockade. So when your car runs, it will stop it. Last one over here, because just press it 10.5 way. I mean, I blame myself. Most of us too, we come on radio and some of us use our airtime to teach people small, basic these things. We are not even doing it because we think they won't listen. But every company should have at least one person that knows what CPR is. Every community, every home should have one person. Because our ambulance system is not sufficient enough to save life. A husband will have, and the funny thing is that now social media picks the information faster than families. A husband will just chance on a video of a wife and a daughter. 5 of them just live like that. An empty home. Authorities. So, but read the story for the day.
Very sad, but I feel I'm in a tight situation, but others just feel it's not a big deal. About 3 years ago, a close colleague at work left her boyfriend because he wasn't meeting her financial demands. But because of our relationship at work, I had the guy's number and my colleague knows about it. After their breakup, the ex and I kept in touch and always spoke at length. 2 years down the line, we fell in love and we've been privately dating for a year. And my colleague doesn't know we are set to get married. And I can't have a wedding without inviting colleagues at work. It is not like I stole her man or something. But how do I break the news to her before wedding invitations come out? I need counselors' input. Abaye patche say beye fie seni na down for power no word to mem hono ujai ne boyfriend and am say na boy no ni sika sem enye ti ujina so idija no na enam ayonko fa wo motem ti na I mean oh boy ni so number na down for ni jai ne boyfriend oh no dey na still now no boy ni kusudi nkomo be 2 years omudi nkomo omudi nkomo sa na odo be bodu na just see no ma di 1 year. Now 1 year dey no omo ba be ware na say 1 year ni no ma ye hihye so ba be ware. Na ye so ofia boy na say ofuni fi na that this. Na mum sisi ne mraso say so omo ware. Na ontimi nya wedding na onfre na dwumemfo. Enti sisi no onsi ne sen na waka kire na damfo ne say na oni ne ex boyfriend no na ewo ho. Oni ni mpo na e ba be ware. Counselor Wasumwa.
Semba mesrawo Rosie wo ho.
Owa.
But you bisa ne say, you see assembly the girls code. In the less like 5 seconds being on tray ase ne say and there will be a church see girls code. E ye den mesra no on tray me quickly na menti ase na me come ani.
Rosie che ase girl code ne ede.
Oni mu so me won politu yen.
now we're down for we're down for boy and now we're down for send the X on the present. Just don't go close. You don't go closer. And girl cool. Yes. Okay. Counselor,
now, Rosie Mesrawo, why don't you go closer? This is the extent where they are no more.
You still don't go closer because of the trust, the loyalty.
Loyalty for what?
You don't go closer at all.
Loyalty for what, Mipacho?
Loyalty for my friend. Also loyalty for what? Loyalty for my friend. It means me. Girlhood. Who to me? You're not supposed to. And yet.
Na Mesrawo and the Rose Utiwe Obi Kunu na say Obi Kunu wa down for dia or your den crown wale we won so or it is to them do you part. No, is it to them do you part?
Yes. So me penim poa because of my downfall tea. Me to me on a betrayal and yet to a girl could on Ben cry.
Now, to me at the or church member Kunu train plan sorry them bakumu as a side chick and also is he accepted? I know your girl could.
Girl code no. Hey, you are down for Pna and now are down for Kunu. What you say? What down for you be chimp na and now are down for. I worry because of the respect you have for your friend.
And I maybe say, and Crawford, sorry, they won't in Crawford Kunum a site to come show Marco School, and also a code and nanny panning. One in the panning yard down for the and found. Just let me tell me, you didn't know what down for. And to be to sell with me the watching plan.
Very good. We're in Yama down for being Dimno. And to women me watching plan.
Rosie, last question. Rosie, now example, Rosie, just that two no I Rosie Mesrawo, do you have a best friend?
I said that you have a best friend. Yes, I do.
How best is your best friend? My last question, so that I tackle this thing, please.
How best is your best
what
friend?
Do you do with your best friend?
Like a sister.
You have a best friend like a sister. You, Rosie.
Well, my best friend, you're Bema.
Oh, so your best friend is not a girl. Okay. So, but the statement is that she's been able to keep this guy's relationship for more than a year, according to the story. Yes, sir.
Yes, but of dating for a
year. Also dating for a year now. She's been able to keep this relationship away from her for 1 year or more. And then yes, I know. And finally, they've been able to manage what the friend was not able to manage. And she's venturing into marriage. And then yes, sir.
No, great.
Sister, I don't know where your house is. I could have paid for your MC. Because, Sebo, if you see a poor man and you don't like him, you are right. But in a relationship where marriage is not, in a relationship where it is not marriage, I repeat, but in that relationship, it is talking jolly. Ayenashi, Sana Lokwe, Rosie Mudiaibi, Ayetu on 4 men, if you are in that category, Libya, no guy is under any obligation to take care of any girl. It is a voluntary service by choice. I repeat, a voluntary service by choice. It's not by obligation. So if I'm going out with you and I decide to give you help, and people are preaching when you're going out with a guy who is not giving you now is a sign of stinginess. So wise up. All those counselors teaching those things, they are problem themselves. Most of them have depression. Most of them have not finished reading the back of the book. So they are confusing a lot of students in town. But if the concern of this ex was because this guy was not forthcoming with monies that she's asking of, and for that matter, she disconnected herself, she was right. There are people that enters into relationship because of what they want to have. I won't before. Yeah, that's something wrong. But Sibo, the truth in this world is there is nothing called an ex-boyfriend. I repeat, we don't have ex-boyfriend. Former ex are only used for items, titles with legitimacy. A talking jolly, a boyfriend, son, and those group of people are not introduced. So how on earth should anybody even know I am going out with Rosie? So that if we break up, somebody else will know. A relationship must be kept secret, and you have to die with it as secret. The only thing that is advertised is marriage. Now her confusion is, my friend is in the office, and I have to invite the office people, and she's my friend. Oh, my sister, make this one your chief bridesmaid. Make her your chief bridesmaid. Let her be next to where you are sitting on the high table. And trust in her hands with a special guest, not you, before she gives you diarrhea medicine. Send her on errands. Release the invitation to the office through, talk to your counselor if it's wise. He will tell you when to release it. Invitations must be released in your office to invite the office for your wedding. Don't invite your office people to your traditional marriage. Invite them to the wedding. Number 2, let the invitation letters be done in 2 forms. 2 forms. Drop an invitation 11 a.m. venue, everything to your friend, and release an invitation to your office, the correct time for the wedding. I repeat, release an invitation to your friend 2 different times. So her arrival will either be at the reception where her heart is gone. Give her the invitation. If she doesn't attend, that's okay. Don't be afraid of her. Whatever they will say, they will stop. If only you are sure you can respect this man. Sibo, marriage is not about love, it's about respect. And it's on women. What love have done to marriages and sincere relationship, respect has never done it. So my sister, if only you can give respect to this man based on the stories surrounding what is going on, go ahead. Give the office an invitation. If you will lose your friend because of this, let the code be broken. Kind, foolish code, bulwa code. What you can't manage, somebody is using it. You are saying it is a girl's code, and you Rosie, sit there. Sit there and use code. You sit there and use code.
In 30 seconds.
In 30 seconds, invitation must go to the lady. 5 days to the wedding. So she will struggle to look for a dress to wear. Office invitation, say, invite her. Don't give her any role to play, but let her come to the wedding. And because you know that such human beings might not smile with you wholeheartedly, smile and keep away from certain pictures. She might decide not to come. Lose her as a friend. After your firstborn, will call for a meeting to do reparation. That is when you have a first child already. But before you take this initiative, I cannot tell you the other one I want to say here. Write the number down. It is 0277 609 644. As I speak, that number, I pick calls only selectively. So call me on the international line. It's +1 862 571 3950. 862 571 3950. Sister, congratulations.
All right,
Prove
thank you
to
very
your
much,
friend
George.
that you can be a good wife.
Councillor,
Me tell you,
go visit Brandy Dollars now.
Catch Kofi said, Missy Gaby one on Santo and Sana Membra.
Oh,
What else here?
what's the son of a tuba no abejes? I paid a piece of news bread and also. I'm in my own lane, so that's just a no size. I should be no classification, the attention I don't like. You see, I'm just a simple man of Mr. Plan. I'm just saying.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, so that was Angel FM Accra, but a lot of issues are going on. If Abna is there, Abna will read a story for us to hear. Down here in memory lane, the issues that are going on. I mean, it's a very simple thing. That thing they call girls' code today, they have to explain to me, what is this girls' code business that we are doing all together? And a lot of us are sticking to this girls' code, and that is what has kept us where we are today. We are struggling and we love people and we can't go for them because he has been my informer. All of us are doing it. There are some women that we want to go back for them because their lives are sweet to us. But because their husbands were part of our lives, we have decided not to go to them. But today, wherever we are, let's sit it together and let's have the conversation running. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we are here. The show is here. The School of Relationship and Marriage. Abna is there to read our story for us. If Abna is around, tell Abna we are here. And we are here not for anything. We are here because we know she's around and she can read our story for us. Abna, let's go by you picking up the story to read for us. But whilst Abna is preparing to bring us the story, if you can go on my Facebook page, a lot of comments have come down there. And I want to make sure that I read those comments to you as well. Because if you don't have that, then maybe I hear come unte and common say. Abna but men share the encrofoya churamaye. But my conversation before this time, I know, is it right? Can you marry your friend's ex? Especially when they told you the reason why this girl says that this guy is not qualified. Especially when this girl is saying that this girl is not my type. Or you're hearing. It happened to somebody I know. But the friends today are sitting in a car bought for her by the poor guy. I mean, it happened to somebody I know whose friends told her, this guy is not worth your caliber. This guy is not within your catchment area. Don't waste resources on this guy. This guy doesn't deserve your beauty. He is a pauper. His mother is so and so. His father is so and so. So don't give him the chance to even have a relationship with you. Otherwise, you'll regret you did. And this lady heard all of them what they said, but still went on to marry this guy. Today, I'm saying that almost all of them who did what they did are today the same people who are seeking for help from their friend who married the pauper. Look, you can't marry anybody by looking at their future and their faces. But I'm saying that there are times that if you design very well, you might be a good person in all life. What is this? How do we call this? You've heard it then. Why did him need? Why did him need? Now, I have a bunch of them. Look at them. I have a bunch of them. I don't know how they call it. Is it grapes? Whatever they call it. Now, they are from the same branch. And it was bought in a lot for us to eat. But it's called what? Grapes. Thank you very much. These grapes are coming from one branch. And that branch is a branch. Oh my God, she's here. Can we put our hands together for her as we welcome her with a clap and a shout? My dearest, dearest dear, welcome. I'm not sure what happened to you. Eating competition. Hey, Mama Gang Mayelo. Welcome, my dear. How you doing?
I'm okay.
How is life treating you?
Very well, by His grace.
Hey, what is this called?
Yes.
What is this called?
Grapes.
Grapes. Have you eaten some before?
Yes, my favorite.
Oh, that's good. I know it will be your favorite. So I was just sharing a story before you came. And we'll get ready with your story as well, because today you have a lot to read for us, both on Facebook. I am overwhelmed with the messages coming on Facebook. God bless all of you for joining us. You read a story for us very, very soon. So I'm talking about these grapes. And these grapes I'm having here now happens to be from one branch. They are all from one branch. But I was surprised that there are some I pluck. They are sour. I pluck some. They are sweet. I pluck some. They feel like just common water. But they are coming from the same branch. Now, it tells you something in this world. That you might have an eye to see a lot of mistakes in people. But before you make a final judgment on them, taste them first. This is why in the olden days, at our naming ceremonies, we use water and akpetesin. And the reason why we use water and akpetesin is because water is plain, akpetesin is plain. So based on that particular scenario, it is said to you, never ever make any judgment. Never make any judgment until you are sure of it. So kaye amale odase, that's what they say when they are naming a child in the Ghana. Ke onanue, ke amonu, ke onadan, ke amodan. Mendi atro adansie. Se unsuwa kasen suo. Unsan kasen san. Esan se ni mienu nyina gutua ba kumu a empempi no ubadin se eyepe. Se won kan hwe ya. Unji ndi se ba ko ebe piepie wa hwefom. Eti me ka kire mu nyina. Enne bia abrantie bi nsem fata. Menka se kwaware kwakwahwe akwa. Menka se kwaware ohiani. Nanso empranche no enya asede se yemfa sikambra. Men tietie nkrofo na daache wonfa wonsan guti. Mame bi wo Facebook. Se TikTok o se den wa hye tuntum obi anwuye. O se abrantie bi se ne pe wa mpene. Na nsenya ye frɛ no kɔhwɛ abrantie na ne ra ho se wa mpene. Emma bebre ra ho. Emma bebre ra ho. Na se memma ore ho no emfa wo nkoto nsɔhwɛ mu. Eya ni sua.
Na so nya bi no.
Bia abena edu abena so wa bi fie de obi nkom. Di aba ne se bia onso kɔ ka sa nipa ne ho anka. Ni ni edi amma. Abotre ewie nkunimdie. Na nya abotre nyina na di nkunimdie ba. Abotre bi ema nkrofo ehwe ase. Enti sua abotre papa. Na grapes ba kon ni nyina enye de. Utibia eye de. Utibi nso a enye de. Abna kan story no ne yanko. Where de. Abna. We po eye de mponi. Well, and you know my brand buy. Me ko Facebook account messages about what hot this year. X means somebody who is history.
Me wa ha ona taking it very bad.
Corona wa come no so bon sama ho. We akọ window na no. Nso to a network ye bad. Nti ko gina window na. Enti ato yi abet man kan na. Akoye, wait my kind. Can you read? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're waiting for Abna to read our story for the sake of those who are just coming. it's been difficult for Abner to read the story because the network is bad. Abner, have you gotten the story? Have you gotten the network now? Okay, so somebody say X means someone who is history as far as relationship are concerned. So you have done nothing wrong. My dear, the boyfriend couldn't meet her demands. And so she left. And you are okay with him. So go ahead and marry him. Abner, are you there with the network now? This is serious for Abner. I can see how she's feeling. And we are dropping down because we are wasting time of people. But the story must be read. I like the feminine touch to the reading of the story every time. Abner, when your story, no?
I'm here, but it's very unstable.
Okay, start reading and let's see
Very, very unstable.
Start reading and let's see what will happen. If I have to ask you, I'll give you Baomia's number to call him right now. Mr. Digina, it will change things for you. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hello, Sebo.
What?
I feel I'm in a life situation, but others just feel it's not a big deal.
Okay.
Others feel it's not a big deal. About 3 years ago, a close colleague at work left her boyfriend because he wasn't meeting for her financial demands. But because of our relationship at work, I had the guy's number and my colleague knows about it. After their breakup, the ex and I kept in touch and always spoke at length. 3 years down the lane, we fell in love and we have been privately dating for a year. And my colleague doesn't know, but we are set to get married and I can't have a wedding without inviting colleagues at work. It's not like I stole her man or something. But how do I break the news to her before the wedding invitation comes out? I need counselor's input, please.
Go ahead.
Matters of the heart. I'll say our situation moved for about 3 years, but the colleagues feel it's a big deal. Now, I say, after about 3 years, and the colleague be a giant boyfriend because the guy was not meeting her financial demands. In Teja, about for the giant boy, and on the point they were still talking. I want to be at length. 2 years down the lane, I'm over falling in love. Niger, they are set to marry. But also, Patrima. Won't mean I'm brown inviting na ejime move for na on who number on because and you say be ko J na down for we na down for boy until who say no can share na down for na sign na invitation number out into obo apacho pe input on here will advice before obey any obey.
Abner, I'm not a champion. Abner, what is your reaction to this story?
So we are the boyfriend, just like she said. On a down phone and then the boy falling apart. And I'm saying in the process of that, she was being there for the guy, and one thing led to the other. And I do a real life story. Yeah, your friend, yeah, your colleague.
Hey,
Nora.
Sir?
Yeah, your colleague. I be to the pan. And then downfall. The boyfriend are down for. Then no more worry.
I'm worried then another for the guy. Or go where did he be?
Well, could be he was part of eyewitness what happened.
Hey, eyewitness report. Yama kwabo eyewitness report.
Yeah, Joe counselor.
Now then they see
and they say. Yes, and they said now, date. Now, that for ya, can Bemano, Adam for pa as a relationship, no munya issues, or Bano, Nadaf, Bemanada for the whole Coco reporting. They were basically or Montem. It's a film for lay out, no. Yeah, did you more Bemana teach you about a wreck a crack, who yan is such as or master dating. Until the boyfriend, the ex-nity, and I'm a my worry husband and wife. ama adamfo fa no kra na aye bibie wo ho aye winchiwi
and adamfo ne bu afu na wadamfo ne bu afu no
ne bu afu boy no se be man no adamfo na ware ne girlfriend no
and am yenti be man aha and the be man ne bu afu ni nyonko be man se waware ni ex na
ne bu afu
na ọkọ awade no ko invite no the network is bad na me bisa say o invite no ko wedding ni bia na abna
why invite o say ase ohun sa no na akoya bufuo nti no onu kwa wa nya courage na invite no
okay
okay ya so say ya na no mo ware and I know my ware crowd
o my ade ye mo mutiri nkwa awari ni gu a me ko so ko ware sa again why it is sister when I will buy eyewitness and to show again you know na down for no man command invitation cra no man invitation
say oh yeah the colleague wa juma and we so there enya si wa kwa akwaji ne boy we there o say oba na akasa na aja no if you say o say o meet the financial demands it no we there me nya sure say wa e bone
na se na nka
ni sika no aja na e ho there
na se na nka oja no na wan fa no wan hihye na ama na attention ke ebe na yase wa ja no na esan say otumi ko share ho ntin wan ti yaw no eti no amba back mo
sa pepe
oti game na se
wa boa ne boy no
ena me che say
fa asudi ja be ma no so kra say enye fine
ahanti eti na banadanfo no so ne de mu ne say na ka ne pepe mu no abrantie anya me yie nti no na ke so ja ne ma ne feel awade jaye en prate no ba okoshia ho nti wanya feeling no ana nti won so na say
yeah and dear mom say o chichi ne re it na chichi so de wo nipa mu tie are chichi ni mu anaja one thing has led to the other
say the are chichi e be say na say wakoji obi ade no because nipa de ye jana e so many feeling but ye jana na akoe chichi ne you enti one feeling eti okahu bi one feeling the impact eti ekwan bi so no wakoji obi ade
maybe mom dia me ni ne sa so because oba na kasa no jaye so oba na jaye say e dia be ma ni on peno to oko ti se on peno no kwa no de o so pe obefa ne sa I don't think so I ebone
en se na ka wan ko hye wanka abrantie di sumbeba I'm sorry
Anyobia de besu anyobia na kaso uni na eja ye obesu
sa
anyobia
le enemy nja na so se besu ana
kaza de we de suda
adai
that's me enya o wa kaso we ja wa fofo hye wo
me
e de na wo che
bra me bre
o boa
sister eya wo se eni su sa na tie mako afi nya fiti January besi enne oba bia nsemi pe o ka se da fo
anya wo si obi pe de obi so o yo obi crash by so wo si obi pe
na me go see the pen one me ade akwa me po wi asem se mako si obi po aka se on pene na me dey fine
na dia so cool like
hey me kai say those times I was sorry ya shas ya na mrantie ne ba from school ba ye no and almost started this shit guys see some pe wo ho ani afre presbytery meeting ni afre boy bia ba say girls 4C wa be se won pe ni akasa wani ni ayayaw but media they say or see abna peno abna pne yanka onko abna ho onko ama ho onko vic ho but asori dem mba ya no wo se ba ko peno wan pne a no the information ma mo aka bra John so si oso pen John ya ni nam he ya obo konkai emra asori so de bani benim gu asio eti mimi si so no ade ba ko mimi ka che me ho ne se nyame anim nukure ni me ware o ma asori dem mu da esa se na de wo mu ne se emba na wo nyina obi ani da so se da chi bi no me na me yes star e wa asori de me ware obi a eti me ko ko fafi abonti aba na da me ka se me ware no eni chi a ye bu me yire be si na me yire bu na di chi a enka no ensema sisi ye ebi krasi ye nto awade din hyeda na enkrofo bi a ma hye wombo enam se ye bi se obi anu se enam ya me gina enkrofo ne nim am se oba bi owo ha a oni wona kum se ma hye ne bo no ombra na me ware ne nka me yire ho anse na me nko ware se oba o da se obi se ye betrayer enti abna me ba ho back abehwe girls code in koma amudi a obi info obi x na adepa bi nam ho esre esei adepa bi akoshe tokro bi mwenye tokro bi a netumije obi agia na afno mo yentokwa ntu de yenko yanim abna yenko abna
na wa me talk o
abna kasa
oba ni na ejai no enye be ma ne ka se lady ni no say ope scratch up we ya we ma ni ntumi mfa ma no o ja ma ko iti adam fo no so na owa na sisi e beda na wa we ka ntu kasa onwa we no ma ni invite from ready no me hu ade ya bisia sawo mpa obi pro counselor nti no me ka me nkwa de anka onwa no why no quality on no wa adwuma nkwa de o ma ni invite no ready afro anya ne ma me be anya ne papa ba anya moja eya dan fo keke
abna obi was story or person share mani nye request
Pacho what story I request then pick you
na who obi actually say I have a similar story
I think she's already here
oh sir abna ento just say man invitation na okay I'm man invitation one no but oh yeah down for me say abna
on shut down someone special one
na
invitation boni bi anim so na so won pe
oh
me who say we betray na dan flow we betray a bi anim because obana no say won pe be ma ni bi
sir
why into on man invitation oba fine
it's
oba fine one ma fine o worry na worry
it's on man invitation one buy in front of na ayewo a one buy enya wo ya
enya me ya
na se na oba so no de no be hihye mu a
so be ya wo de ameso memma you do me I do you
na ye fa so oba na oye yeah my friend let's take a selfie my friend ubetwa na unta
and you said yeah selfie ni oba ye bebo ebetwa ne for everyone
won ne be ye na unim se na moye ne dada o ye wie no na afi ne yakotro nyama o post na ase hey husband snatcher hey ti dada hey filaka unim se na nkofo bi ye no ye be huro titi gown titi gown
no boy ni date for this time omo ebe ya ware no ti anya afi na obi be show we husband snatcher boyfriend snatcher
na won kai say pastor love can say pastor love can say pastor love can say to basi pastor love can say onu car watna mu dan obi to ekoye feel crash prayer enye ne fe was actually obi say na be mo wa fon wa wade na si o nti abna de also gitum yo yankoi man wa abna so the next person after abna say that
me pacho on my story no
love ko na
story no
your friend was saying
so pacho your friend me
ama den
me pacho your friend me ama love
Ah, we are pasala abusuani.
Patro there. Yeah. It's story in the Senate. It's almost like Niamoka Huasamono. Personally, me, no. Now before I marry, no. Now me date a brand TV.
Okay.
Now a brand channel me dating a call party. Some men's cook before a party TV. And we could share a brand TV. And then fast forward, we started dating.
Okay.
Now, your friend a brand and I started sending in dating. Your friend a Kwame.
Oh, Kwame, Podia, yeah. Kwame, yeah. Nakafa Kofi and Kamaka said they be Kwame.
And the Kwame and me started to say, and Menenish Shahono more point, Mama Kofano. I was personally driving. He wasn't driving by then.
Now, only license and only car.
Yeah, the only car.
That's only driving.
And only driving, so.
Now, we're this same.
My patron one who the best 29 thereabout.
And I only driving.
My patron there.
Let me tell you, call.
You know, we started dating fast forward, and then everything was moving smoothly until Pumbia Makofano na the other.
Hey, now you do the power. Or point when I walk of fun.
And you know,
wow.
The day of party now. The party was actually we were invited by a friend. Into not friend, no, not on why I didn't say be true. Me now for near girls train and near or no girl no invite you know, or no preparation of one guy and then now for it is also the girls be do a winning wing casa and way sunny wing casa like kind of to entertain us.
And like at the chairman home.
Aha, thank you, Bisa. Into your food, and I'm a minute, Pamela.
Okay.
And then, like I said, we started dating. Now, before I bebano, now, and your Pamela, me madam for no, I sent coming in Casa. It was another guy. Another guy, and my young friend, Ato. Okay, it's not a tuna. Now, me madam for girl and a person in a day. And a really were party now say.
Okay.
And unfortunately, me no Kwame and a really, and then we started talking, and then fast forward, we started dating. Into there's a 1 month, 2 month time. The visit Kwame no way to and commodity one or cause oh, me guy now. They all work at the same place. Into guy now, oh, and Nanka, and some kind of the Cassan Sana Memino Becasai, what is the Atu guy? Oh, no, Chemuno. And I'm so really, and I'm so okay. So the guy came close and I said hi to him. And all of a sudden, those are not many Kwame in a relationship, but all of a sudden I started feeling the Atu guy. What I say?
Okay.
Okay.
You.
I started feeling the actual guy rather. And say, ma making me feelings known to Kwame.
Very but you when the news said I saw the Atokasa. How did the news get to everybody? That you were supposed
the news got to everybody because the girl that was taking us to the party had already communicated it to the 3 guys. That this and this and this is coming to the party, and you are supposed to talk to Amma, and this is supposed to talk to this person.
So like the guys too, the matchmaking was made known to the guys. So your name was with Ato.
Exactly. Yes.
So it means that you going to talk to Kwame, you went to spoil the arrangement.
Yes, exactly.
But were you in the known?
Pardon me?
Were you in the known, sir? You were connected to?
No. I didn't know anything about that.
Oh,
it was
okay.
later I got to know. Okay.
But the Kwame was good for you.
He was good for me, like Ninkomudi Dimu, the Rio Casa, and all of those things. No, okay. It was good for me.
Okay.
What's my say? Yeah, come. It was good for me. Francis, come. it was good for me.
Okay.
And you know, fast forward, we started dating. So that now, no, the chair me say, atuning, you know, I started having something secretly for the atu.
Hey,
I didn't make it known.
Hey.
Councillor Uchi,
That's what I'm for. Ni mo pass we taste the ato. Then you kwame. Kwa nitio.
You know, me taste nani ato, but I didn't let it known to Kwame. And say this is how I was feeling.
Wow.
It's a no country. Into all this while, the television in there. All this while, no, me Kwame no wo honum biano. Or no ni who to now, no person me get it along in a downfall. So like maybe or no bano nama waving or you know that kind of thing. But I had my
so
own
like
feelings.
Kwame no was trying to let you be nice with your atu who you never had. But in your heart,
I wish I had it.
Yehovah it's just like you are a husband, and this is a caution to all husbands who are watching me. If you are sitting in a vehicle and you see a certain lady passing, and you want to watch, don't watch alone. Watch with your wife. And when your wife is saying, Mario Mamba, dressing, when your wife is trying to reprimand the type of dressing, admire for erection. Time I say Atunio or Luzo now so ye Obidumbi. Hey sister, what?
You know, so fast forward. Like the Kwame, which is like guy, was trying to draw my attention all the time, thinking on the on the who is so and down once a while now the way be at him.
And were they friends?
Yeah, they were friends. They were colleagues. They were working at the same place.
Oh, so they are colleagues, but they are not friends. They are time we make that mistakes.
Yes, they were colleagues.
People are colleagues, but they are not friends. Okay.
Yes, they are not friends. Okay. So maybe by a mononic and on catch me so atuno nanka so no na besia no na nyeme. So fast forward no na ejuwe mu hono no, it was like there was a discussion going on say na atuno na so besia me, because I was doing stuff for the Kwame guy, and then it became a talk of a talk over at the office.
No, be our coffin, dear. Now, trap, dear sister. Hey, Osoma, if you are here, Janshi Manson out. Mufia gata or that is a abnormal way got any until qua got any now you conceal. Unam crack gata your form. That is our area now. Now, what's the difference? Kwame a sheer girl be up. What?
It's all this while there was a discussion going on without my because me kobiana the point makofano, and then the whole thing that what drew people's attention was the kobiana Mrs. Samika, so I was using 3 different cars.
Hey, what a love, man! Lovely! Oh, sister girl, hope you are bad.
Not cancer, but I didn't know about all this. Like he was telling me later.
Okay.
And I didn't go back. I said the Atu guy was telling the Kwame guy that I was the one supposed to have this link, because that day, the whole thing na uncle or no uncle so she me and I didn't sign. And say according to guy na me date, I will more not say to na baby son say, is he taking good care of me? Is he like,
Charlie?
I don't know.
Hey, I was wrong. Hey, Ukoko na bresano.
Me no cause me ni ato no na tie ya ware.
Hey.
So fast forward.
Wow.
all this conversation was going on. Say, hey, Charlie, go get at that time they were calling me DB. Hey, go get DB with Charlie, the girl. You know, everyone was talking about it at the workplace. Okay. Wow. It's I cover and only guy and I dating was feeling uncomfortable how people were back, bashing at him, saying, I said, guy, we don't know the girl, that kind of stuff. Ooh. And at the same time, the guy then so ways and means to, talk to me, to make me his friend.
And I want so I come what to know.
What you say?
Oh, you Kwame, do you know? At a point we started having issues in the relationship and all of that. We started having issues. That time I didn't know anything about it. Oh. So there was a day I decided to teach the guy I was dating at that point. I decided to teach him how to drive. So I gave him one of my car so that in the evening be a make fun the way I park. So Sister, what you good though? What should I to driving?
That's why.
Oh.
The sister mentioned driving kaka, so you got to a point. So drive will be driving inside some of Ambra streets. So there was one fateful day. The man on one castle 2 car from the Ejume Muhonom a day back. Or they banana out of panic no or the coping BB. And fortunate for me. It was Atu and another guy from the workplace that was present when the whole thing happened, which is the accident. Okay. And all of that. And then I had a chance to say, oh, thank you. It's me who changed be said that to a cool. Once I change now to relationship for mine say heart. But another person. Now but our one person. I don't know how it's called. I said magnet bizarre.
Sir?
Into that
sister to what you turn you crew one. Sister you turn him.
Oh, I don't know if for that those listening to me, you know what I'm talking about.
Me nimu da. A 2 chain.
I said magnet. A love. You can't say his and hers and I don't know what it is called. But
I didn't.
What's it called, Dimple? On what you too. So I half and about half.
Because me baby because you are a drone, you were 2 dear, a 2. A coma dear by I 2 million. And the Bessa Giobia near the Adrena Gumnia share to me say and to Mutubeshia near Tim Yatim. But me name that say a coma. Oh, okay.
And only a magnet.
Oh, we have a tray and this here. Over the half. I'm not Uncle Metro. Oh, half is with one party. Okay.
His and hers.
Sunny a friend. His and hers.
Maybe I don't know the name.
It's never been that Atukum.
It be that Atukum.
Okay.
It's maybe beside Atone say, oh, half on the hour wine, and also any eggs na half no any has and I'm oh, okay. And I yes, na you call your baby. So that fateful day, at Namini dating me beside me say, why did I ask the guy that question? So I just felt like
who just said Kwame no they can't copy him now you only have to so
because I didn't know there was a conversation going behind closed doors. Say does he treat me well? And then at a point he was even telling the guy I was with that he's the one supposed to be with me. He wants to be with me. No, he wants to treat me better and all of that, you know. He was telling the guy I was dating. Wow. Okay. At that time, I didn't know anything about this. So fast.
Network for into the Mudimusa and I get his story. I have a son when you. Hey.
What I can put you on a pay slip so that you stay home, maybe probably get something better to do.
Man, ti hono, online go off, and the day a pay slip. Not pay slip near day.
Me say, at the time, I don't know, a Juma or yen. Me make a channel so, a Juma or yen, they are not really paying him well.
Who?
It's a
Kwame na atom.
Kwame no. So he should stop the work so that I'll put him on a pay slip between me and him, so that I can be giving him something until he gets a better job for himself. Okay. And fast forward, no, he was somebody that was really into me. And he's cool with it.
No resign.
And no resign here. So resign here, and I gave him double of what they were paying him.
Hey, Kwame, Kwame got this. Yeah, Kwame. Oh, resign. Kasa sister.
It's Ojaye.
Wow.
So Ojaye any moment, and he started to say you have it up and downs, like with my level and his level, I would say I was a bit okay that he was. So I needed, also be here. You want everything to be done, in a particular way.
Definitely.
So we started having our differences. Okay. Also, members who ego kakra. So at the point, say you want to take control over the relationship.
Oh, let me Sikaya Bema, sister, Sikaya Bema, and your Banya Sikano to your double salary power. What are the houseboy?
Until we started having our differences up and down. It's a fast forward, after the a 2 days, 3 days, I'm going for them in Kasana and all of that. So fast forward, we broke up, okay? Because at the point I was getting so furious, angry at certain things. I needed him to get to know certain things. I say, now my thinking level was on a different note more than he was. We ended it. So when we ended it, we were still in talking terms because now me buano.
So did you end it with the salary, or the salary was still there?
The salary was still there, and I was still helping with other stuff like clothes,
sister,
and all of those things.
Evelyn said, "Me can't just own you, but so I to sell." That was Facebook.
Also, do media different.
Oh, now don't know power.
Yes. I was really into that.
I say which carpenter bank? I say carpenter do it. Now then no boom.
Boss. It's first the whole relationship ended, but we're very good terms. Okay. So after the breakup, we would normally maybe once a while near Casa, and open the room maybe outside Accra. And I remember one time I booked a flight. If I should say, but see, at the end of the day, now why woman the elbow? But I told the viewer, I say, you. That's a 1 year too. Now you're born as a near Casa.
Oh, this is my class people. And you love class had it. Love the network and so Esther, why am I? Hey. Oh, me be a many bad you.
But I'm not a picking no.
Me be a many bad you.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, yes, I don't can in no crowd.
Hey, then you no crowd go back.
Oh, some in cars or Mrs. No crab pepper, oh, yeah.
I'm not by you.
Also, pecking, I'm not a picking.
On my. Oh, Lord.
Enjoy you, Mama.
Na we man go share bisana. Hey, when you Esther Mohokra. Oh, love go. And
I'm not so offended at it.
And you love ko obesamba. It's as a grow here. yendi ne sa love ko obesaba na oba ye be friend efira ha abna love ko enti ento aso ne
Esther why am a love ko Esther oh that oh enemy
na ye be na ye be se ebu because na dia ne tie pa abrantie enye Esther mo ho Esther ho agen consider ye di wo to salary so eh
share
obi fa me to salary so
na nya bi na me da so na msum do abetu bi so ebi oyo no na adwuma dey are fine
no the 3 cars
e be me bisa no ombra pese me wo say na be adwuma a hoye
ya no dia fa ho otondia wo tima market afuna maka no akwohwe otondia wo tima market
love was so intimate. I mean, see, obi na me invite love.
Mati yanko.
Love that was so. Love, I say no invite, but your brand yanko.
Love your chop. Once any dinner, it's only be a 2. They did DB2, so I saw you careful because was it a DB or the 2 swap.
Such as this is called.
Yes. And I wouldn't say, you're 2, you're both in your flower Esther. So one meal in my home bedtime. Esther Koji University Kuru. Na on sign fata. Enya hofe. Ya di busumi nsia eye nanu. Busumi nsia ya plastic surgery. Ya ne to. Ya ni nu kwa Bible no. Oh, there be na se wo akukudu alika so bi hu otan hu ni bi.
Because there's all parties that are quite the same.
The basic say e di bi o ya to a e obi hu obi na to no da che hin. Aha, da che hin. And me asem na say obrafo. And how to say share titi no obi awo ye bia obi a ye wo no 60s ho nyina na ye de ne to Queen Elizabeth. And you share na krom Lizzie Elizabeth 65 for nyina Elizabeth. And I two for Charles regardless of their family. All the 65 people. Because na the prominence and na ye aduma.
Hey.
So that's it. On by Eti Yankasa. I'm back. I love see I'm back. Love, where are you?
Love in the castle. One can you now some movie now. Baby, I movie.
Oh, there be sister no question the profile. A quack investigation number.
Bibi na home come correct.
Love Nankasa or you're loving.
Lovely. Young quiet here.
Love, are you a fanti or an ewe?
I'm an ewe.
That's it. Because if you are not a fanti, you'll be an ewe. Because only as no Ashanti woman would do. Okay. Na Ashanti nipo on can't you say? Many way jai say on this scale. Debio. Obey investigate to say what for ben the web brochire. San link in the here.
I need to your money, pa.
Sure. Ubenya I before Fante 4 and Cran 4 Sam Crawford me and say Radi Yesu. Ushie bia nanka ekwapin for be kakra na so mo de koba ni se omo bi di omo ko bo asantefo ni nti edu ba bia na akoye de lab ye da se wakwaba lab ye nti accommodation na ye nya udin bio ye se san udin lab ya aigbeni lab oh my god lab o to do so na
Pacho, your hips kaka.
Yeah! They took a scene in Sissy Kitty Kitty. They took a scene in Sissy Kitty Kitty. They took a scene in Sissy Kitty Kitty. Hey, sister, hey, sister, hey, sister, hey, sister, hey, sister, I'll go share that for you day. Yeah, they go out today. My dream. Obi a small Esther. Ya the Busumi Sia na ya wano. Busumi Sia ya di ya woto. Busumi Sia di ya ohune. Kan chosem. Love young boy.
Love young boy. Yes, you would the other one. We are my marriage meeting once I'm not making you. So
ya di Sia di essence sister ya o kase. Ni di na ehano. Why confused? And the Sia only kwame ajai. Na so gusuma ni bibi kakra. Now,
you know, yes, me that's so buano. We were cool. But the choir first it wasn't like, oh, it's over. Like, well, Nanto Panedos. So he said we should go on a break. And say, Metiasie, and also take a moise.
Nani data, wouldn't data with Jairo.
Debbie.
Woman, I can tell you with Jairo.
Oh, okay.
Money is a man. So two men cannot stay in the same place.
Oh, okay.
Sikaya Bema. And your Bema Bia or Basha Obiano. Only as I see I didn't insist. Put your foot down. You have no ground to put your foot. Hello, call.
And you know,
and you see, also what call Juma. Also when you Juma baby. When I do here and I network Nico off.
Thank you. Make us run one.
I want a new place. Okay.
Yes. And I didn't come one and I back to Accra that same day because me usual flight.
Okay.
It's, you know, fast forward no or back to Accra and at that call or Besrado or major room. And no, you are going command or cover at Tunas and buy.
Hey, Kwame Nsu Jimmy.
As at this point, no, now me cry to the crown, I forget to know.
Because go in your house, no. I told in your house now,
Debbie.
Necklace half no in your mouth.
We die a Jumaya or Honor, no, many Pana, many Jano. We die a Juma or Honor, I told the crown, me at a point, me crown, I forget to know.
Oh, okay.
But that creating from one on one papa, I told the buyer, I said, oh, I took her.
Na to Kwame na ben kure nia ye bo dia no abroad network
me kai guy na I'm so me ka to dia me kai no also when you adwuma with different places in other places you know paying well and all of this, so he was telling me a lot of good place a lot of good things about place na to near den adwuma wo and also mom friend e kra na on chia na I'm so bit me afre no it's your friend I'm so and my men so many day menji phone na men chia no nti phone na many ato de kasa
oh
me de kasa na to can he take my contact? And I'm like,
oh
me number no Emma no ewo call this one sana me sande ma Kwame neighbor. And then the other truth is when I returned home, I was just expecting a call from Mato. I couldn't sleep. I was just
hey, love. Oh.
I couldn't sleep that night. Not to honor my train, say to the bed or bed
I said, who one did a number? It's now to what do you know? It's your new channel. Hey, love boy.
It's a 2 days time. We were on one or no number before me.
Hey!
Nah. And then we spoke for like an hour, you know, just getting to know each other. Now I can't tell my friend back, no, no, so I friend me back. You know?
Hey! 1 hour. Hey, hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm coming. Don't go up, don't go up. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm coming. How do you sound? I grow it here. Hey! What can't check?
Well, I make a show.
Yeah.
It's to the friend that evening we scheduled to meet the following day.
Hey.
And you schedule, you know, you make call. I went out to Labadi Beach. And my friend was over Labadi Beach. Now me to Labadi Beach I made channel. And I be see my dreams. Hey, my ex-boyfriend's colleague. How can I date my ex-boyfriend's colleague? Even though I was really in for him, but I was really thinking of the whole stuff, you know. It's a bit my offer or like he came all right. So I be about friend me and I came back home.
Oh, you felt guilty?
Yes, I felt some way, and I came back home. So the following day he called me. You know, he texted me and also added to me. So we started talking again. And that very day when we started talking, we met that evening and we've been together. We've never departed till today as
No, when you met that evening, what song was playing? Give me what for me,
My friend Kwame was very happy for me.
Wow.
He was so happy for us because all along, you know, he was telling Kwame at the workplace that he just wanted to treat me right. And truly, because I don't know
hey,
I treat him so well.
Hey, oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
That evening we will talk about it.
Wow.
And then we move on.
Wow.
Like it's been good so far.
Oh.
Very good.
But you are nice with Kwame.
Yes, I'm still good. We have 3 days today, Craig Kasai.
Are you still sorting him out?
Now he's doing good. He's working in at a mining company, and then he's okay.
Oh, is he also married now?
No, he's not married yet.
What is he waiting for? Waiting for your divorce or something?
I don't know. No. I don't know.
So your own Kwame didn't disagree. It was not, you broke up with Kwame and you felt guilty. So now share with us, why did you feel guilty at Labadi Beach when he came around?
I felt guilty because I thought they were a little close. They knew each other. They were in good terms. And then dating two people who knows each other, you know, I kind of felt like it wasn't right. But the following day, after Sabishia, a body in person, no, you know, the way he speaks, the way he carries himself, you know, everything was just someone I needed.
But he was a gentleman for your taste.
He's very supportive, very, very supportive, so supportive.
So you are making me very emotional.
At some point in my life, I felt things were difficult. You know, I would say, yeah,
I feel what you feel, and this is what I want Esther to feel. She has never you know, these Ashanti girls, they are too rigid. These Ashanti girls, they are too rigid. They can't be flexible for love. Thank God it's been good for you. And I mean, they're your friend who connected you and you missed. What happened to her? Was she in the picture?
She's also been in the picture. It's been so good. They were at my wedding. It was a very quiet, private wedding. It was just few friends and the family. And
Wow.
it's been good so far.
Wow. Congratulations. You were able to handle it well, and it went down well. But your type of girls, they are difficult to come back now on the road because most of them are wounded lions. So to find them giving you their car, picking you up, it's not easy to have. I hope you raise your daughter to be like you.
Oh, yes.
Because
depending on what she wants to become.
At least she has to become you. She has to represent you. These are the things that we're looking forward to, that we should let our children replace us. The kindness in our hearts, it should reflect out there. So for you,
another thing I want to share,
go ahead.
Which is, I personally think when you meet, no, you don't meet anyone by accident.
So like somebody is saying that love and Ato were destined to be together. That's what Fancy D is saying on Facebook.
So I personally believe that supporting someone you are courting with, it's not a bad thing. It might be for your own good, you know. It might be for your own good. Yes.
But did you learn any lesson from Kwame?
I learned that not every good thing is meant to be. Okay, and then I learned also that sometimes you must be patient in life, you know.
Okay.
You really have to be patient in life.
Okay. So Kwame taught you patience.
Yes. Pardon me?
Kwame taught you patience.
I can barely hear you.
Kwame taught you patience.
Yes. He taught me patience. That in everything you must be patient because you never know.
Wow.
You never know. Yes.
Well, that's a good story. So with our sister, what do you think? She should invite a friend, give an invitation to the office?
With hers, I personally think she should just allow it to be.
She shouldn't send an invitation?
Yeah, no, she should just allow it to be. There is no need. You know, time heals everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the office must have an invitation to attend her wedding. So what should she do?
I personally think she should do what she thinks is okay for her.
That's why she's here. She wants to know, should she wants an input from us. Because right now the wedding is up. She's supposed to release an invitation before 2 weeks the wedding comes up. But she's thinking she has to meet with a friend one-on-one and tell the friend that your friend is getting married and this is the guy before the office gets the invitation. Or she should just give.
Which is his ex.
This, the story is that the current boyfriend's ex, they work together in the same office as friends.
Wow.
So after the other friend broke up with this guy because he can't give, then she came in the picture as an advisor, a consoler, and realized that this guy is not what this girl thinks he is. And that is what has connected the two of them today. They are becoming husband and wife. But whether to invite the friend, and they have been there for more than a year, nobody knows they're going out. These are the people I want to go out with. Those who can keep their mouth shut.
So I personally think the friend should, have a way to speak to his friend.
For what?
They are too concerned what is going on. And then if he seems not to be okay with it, the Bible says that when something is going between someone and someone, and you feel you've spoken about it and it's not done the way it has to be done, you can invite elders into it to speak about it. You can invite someone he respects to speak about it so that peace can prevail between the two of them. Because you see, what we actually think is sometimes we feel what is meant for us, we must at all costs have it. Perhaps it's not meant for you. Perhaps it's not meant for the two of them. So he should just get elders to reach out to the individual, speak to him, let him understand what is going on, and then they can carry on.
Well, your advice is well taken. But as you stay put, you will hear the other version of my point. Because when it comes to women, like Ato and Kwame, it's easy for them to settle. But girls will never give in for settlement. Because they say they have something called girls' code. But thank you, Evelyn. Thank you, love. And we'll come back to you. Thank you for your point here. Fancy D. Evelyn says, hey, what a song for you. That song I played is for you as well. Abna, who is next? Hey, there's love. According to love, Obika Sodo Niwa Obwa. Odo di Ebu Hopa. Ebu Hopa. One echo. Dad, an apostle. Omu one is echo.
Counselor.
Unity. Say over to apostle or apostle. Apostle or apostle. And the apostle Koya Dibo baby. They when I was said that they are not dad. And not David. When I was you young quiet. Me Anita also buy Anita wahi. Me say be Anita buy or something. Okay, Yanko. Unity Yanko. I. Unity Yanko. Yentio.
Counselor, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Bema. Me that's all.
The main transfer, they almost about 20 years here.
Hey, what bread? Me mahakwaba. Me mahakwaba.
They be me follow na bitio.
Me that's it.
Now you have been one of a kofu amitio more and motivating me in my marriage.
Me that's it.
Now there's this thing some years back, concerning about marriage. What can I say? What can I be 4 guys? And I yet hope. What kind of be able for you?
Correct. Me dem hu ehi pa. Hu ehi pa.
4 guys never for you. The statement you make is that say we are Bema. Now say what's one warrior? There was some attribute be and say we be able to say no correct our no was.
And correct.
and I was shas a boboso. Say number 1. We have Bema, now was one warrior. I was a want to be shown 3 times daily.
Feed yourself 3 square meals plus snack. Mini go piaduma no correct me kai.
Achapa.
Me kai me no so.
Into cars ano. And for what you only know before you.
Obi kura pen kusu abo mi bia e wo Kumasi.
Into no me shall say okay. They what come, let me put it in practice. I mean she say a bit to me I be and I'm shall see.
Good.
And so no, now me naturally a trainee in such a way say, what to me did once and a over did you say you
okay.
And so no, my imagine is okay. If that's the case, me force we did it 3 times daily.
Okay.
Now, masape and drink and as a so bolo as a snack.
Snack. That's all.
I shall be.
That's it.
And I'm a chance here.
Good.
Me back me no me for almost about 3 years continuously no musa no. Yes, Papa my ben.
Better.
Into no me imagine say after the midnight what is me so say some to me show me 3 times there. And here was say me pewo ba papa bi na me nchina. I mean just abra nebo say from here to there and I yanko adom me sa eka wo ba kama bi.
Yeah.
Oba kama bi na me ne ka ware ho nsem. Ono so twe maso kakra for almost about 7 years.
Wow.
But nyanko adom de nyanko aka no e no kre.
That's
it. No eventually no you be husband and wife.
Wow.
Now this year May and you 10 years in marriage.
Wow.
Now me ka sure de ni monyam sanda wase.
That's it.
Say ebia unsha krofo ambetumi akachira wo say you are doing a great job.
That's it.
But in some of cases amanfo bufu no so menya abotre etie afa.
That's it.
Ombetumi ayeden akogu ni wabrabo mu.
That's it.
Ma woka ye mpentie na ye buafu. Na ya adwen ye say na we do kasa dodo say Ghana fo mpe no kore. Na obi o ka no kore bia na hu yeshi. Counselor, minimum da min share da. Mete won ka radio so. But nyame adom aya me nyamre bompa ya me bompa the mouth.
Amen.
Amen. Some warrior goswa.
That's it.
You are part of it. Send them a warrior. You are part of it. You see, there are a lot of men of God. One name a warrior. You kwanya ya faso at the warrior. A warrior anointing. Now, ubesire nyankopon ayeden ama wo ehunyan sane nimdie.
That's it.
Now what me ati wo ba na se.
That's it.
This 10 years is not an easy journey.
I know, right?
Front and back.
Difficult,
kakra. Misunderstanding, kakra. Sometimes, now the way of doing. And me to me, Lord, straight to me. I was on you say, but because of me, tear with you know, number 5.
That's it.
Now, who no say you when Papa would be asked.
That's it.
Now, and let me share or not me name some me. I'm just trying.
That's it.
Now I'm me pet debia me share 1-on-1.
That's it.
Now they now me wo makumu munakasa masharaka.
That's
it.
Amen.
Now omo one day abotumi dia koso akasasa.
Amen.
We be ma so na utie ye na udi basically said am America na no matter they will control you.
Definitely.
Definitely. Councilor Jamishra.
That's it. Jamishra unity. Okay. That's it. If for we the my board say my councilor Lutrot na we are seeing there. We are me kase ade aye etore bi emfa ho a onti ase. Obi na ade adanse minim no ono so nimi ba sa video na epie no akwa bi koto nkosia wo Kumasi abontin so eno bo mi dua se me say untimi feed ho 3 square meals untimi hide dan menwale na edua no boy no ebo a me mami ba abrochire eso bo dua no na me nya award e wa abrochire e na me dia ba betena nti to de bia adwuma na yɛden bitimi call live bi so ene na ansa me call live bi so ene obi bi say as a counselor na wɔ na o assistance me dem me ko oba be di ni part time sa papa na no ya no ya sure so yo no a no ma ye di se me ndi obi atem da ena me cancel ni obi ana me ne ka ba ye di abotre ene akomapa ene di nko nti Nyankopɔn hira o oma de otwe nyina mbeto ani na ye the next 10 years also I hwehwe me ache 20 years edwa me sha ase ache. I've been doing this for 24 years non-stop. Wow, di mechi wa hano Monday to Friday. Saturday spend na once a while na meba, but every time it show you so. Biza hon say credit na mde yanka. Sisi me jai. Manyame adom. De bioma yimbika. Unity Nyankopɔn hyira. Frame na de aka no akire no yefangum. Na mane de enye yira kra. Ghana na mane onim dada. Ba abrochire na mane nso me de atuya. +1 862 571 3950. Apostle ni ho Dan ana hwan na wo dan ho no abna nso ene de abna network ni mboa no nti ama moderator ye confused.
Councilor
Dada Rich.
Okay.
Dada Rich no. Oh.
Dada Rich. I mean, who rich wife? My rich wife call him.
Councilor, my
Apostle.
Yes, sir.
Apostle, young quiet. Abaye onye den on inviting a down for na onye omasemano.
Onye omasemo, babi mi wa sem bisa o, ba onye omasemo na omunya ni omupe. Aye. So odonya wana baby abenya obiana. You just continue with your life. Sometimes, when something will not work, you don't force it. But apart from that, we will assembly and person be solved very quickly.
You'll be Apostle.
If somebody is a man, what age will you recommend that the person should settle down? So be a Bema.
Every man should marry after 30. And marry a woman you are older than 3 years minimum, 7 years maximum. This should be the standard.
Yafa is any panel we invest in Juma, very reputable company now, or Gini good salary.
On 20 to 30.
But only 30.
On 20 to 30.
On 20 30.
Yeah. Only this single life throughout to 30 years. Or worry before 30, or pay it after marriage.
Thank you, sir.
And that's it. The apostle will be sending the call. I know my idea can mumu. Mumu ni 0546 279 344. Mukacha apostle say question will be say $300. And don't find only the mumu intentem 0546 279 344. That are rich. Kasani enko. And yes, I dey miss you. Ma go for rich wife. The rich wife. Yeah, ne comment in a very rich mommy. Onumpo enche no aseni mumu. Or you school fees no the Biba edi. That are rich and Kasame, you know. Me balance or console ho. Her leadership.
5 seconds, 5 minutes. Maybe I give you my submission.
Cobra Oba na your request.
No, I have 5 minutes, but
Mate. Okay, yanko one ho. Mommy yanko in term na enede em say ye kasa na abna na be moderate. Enko yi mame.
Unity network.
Unity akasa dada.
Oh, okay. And they say I do is a Auntie Esther.
Esther.
Counselor, good evening.
Evening.
Nah. Counselor, also inviting a friend. Now that's when I inviting them.
Me yanka me there.
And see, Counselor, me say wow. Yeah, minimum kwaya offer so konya ne X ne number. But they all can in say ampa because for all you know every crampo na ana onka ho every crampo na wadanfo be ma ne ye bibia oba no abeka akireo waya ma ade na gu a afa de wa behye o enti no we futu onye obi de eti amehye o na fofo me fa number ma o mo we say enye sie wi o manya do mo ho awi
Western.
Adia answer we are to Adia will pay be our bisu to pay. Adia will pay be our bisu to pay because personally in Nankamera, Madame Fo. Comes out in Mika.
Mete unkapa.
Comes out in Mika.
Mete unkapa.
And personally, Madame for boy party. Madame for boy party and can hold a pan and Macron. Oh, dear, Madame for Nina Jammy no be a gino. Oh, your comforter, oh, your Holy Spirit. Oh, no, comfort. And I want to share, should I say? Oh, dear, said you're owning a cartoon because I mean, Jai was sick as some. Sabian Kwan was so as says, Canaban and Calvin and commission me by debut. And Tinaka, but you're not going to tell. Cause I make us on say, assembly dear, any pan or the bow or back cannon in dear. Wow, or back cannon in dear, and so no. Ebi asa madam for no ntimi no susu asem ho die enti na usuro senka paniampa utimu senka girl yi anka bibia ye tete anka okwanka onwe ho kwampo mienu nka be hu say madam for yi kwampo de minim say jeni uli na ese she nko ba die enti a wo dwen wo say menko kan cha madam for na no die na ba utimu say wo fesa wo bisa ka onko ka na he na wa akoka that means so wan ka say utimu no nim say bibi ho no ba bi ho no ma anfa yi nya say bia be oba ne nko subanti a esa nka ensha na mfa ho sa kwampo se obedwin hu mienu ansa na wakọ but the council ni lady no no to aware ana the odi na sibusa no aware
David was still single
and there any the san ye e say mu na muso mu be continue say love so so abeka ne the san the ni da sujina enti won hwe love the nso no fa nye example no nko so nko ni but next time na wan yes because and now for 4 pound the say me madam for no pa na say me boy me no ka bibia na say sika semunti no aye we ya me jabo na e wi aso the council baby a wo bia na obi di echi nti lady ni so next time to hwe no ye because level bia wo bia na obi benya no so ya list na asero adani aware nti kwan comforting na nani enwu asembia no onfa sa kwan na so invite obi a pepepe shana wan feel it said oh yeah sorry say esa na obi beka say enye odi bone enti no say eye ne say bia na one ne hihye honom no na ne tirimu no na onpa agye a ene onkoso onye ne onye bibia mfiti but bia na woni team say na opaje na bia na obetro kakaka because say ni team pass opaje de ene say ne ona no ano na ne mafa nti no no hwe ne wona next time because bi ono mo a uko try say ya na akofa nsensem bebre aba so oda so adwuma mu wona ma ekofa me kwan ya bia me hia bia say na ajijiji mema agro ene wo hu nto da
na obi na Esther obi gi o boy a waji den obi you obi to me Joby boy ade wo mpe no waja no bi akofa
na no bi ajibi no
onji yo wo se wo mpe
oh counselor odanfo we ya wadanfo
na wo adanfo
cancel for them and
wo adanfo
me ni adanfo David ba we no ya na adanfo se nkofo bi ono ma mo na fo sa
we bi adwuma madanfo adwuma madanfo ya ba adwuma ya adanfo fo na nye adanfo bi a ya tali because ya na adanfo pa
adwuma madanfo fa mo baby mutimi de adwuma madanfo ko di pa o
then but then adanfo pa nka for 1 year ni ohun da se abrantie ni na etwem
share na wono onye security for obi otimi fa akire ono wo be hu na chi
ena obi e wa danfo adwuma madanfo o da se
okay so na danfo be adwuma mu high
yeah colleague won na tori bia
then okonya the boyfriend number
bia guy tori bia ni pa to me ko ye common friend to the whole company na who be that me a friend to the whole company so that's it what you mate rich wife rich wife bako uche miskacho
ebeba
mate Esther enti da ben na adu uche miska Esther
ma o number ma Hans la fina bo so mo be se da bo afili en kasa kra
abna usi me filia mate
se ko to ebiensa
Esther
But I can't blood every man or here the about wedding. Because I said, Mamma, I'm trying and run 054 279
9344.
What's that? 9344 and I'm at home.
Pascatum. Rich wife.
And no one necessary.
Rich wife, Bianca, say no need to inform her. Rich wife, what do you think?
That's why they're no big deal. It's normal. No need to inform him. I think so. On go ahead now. Worry.
You shouldn't invite the girl.
No, why?
It should just be.
How virgin I say man, yes, I'm trying, but say love can a story because
yeah.
See, they didn't see anything wrong.
Yeah, that's where I'm coming from. Two boys, they don't care. Yeah. It's only stupid husbands that fight their colleagues.
They are full of drama. It's I'm more inviting.
What of the office?
Say love can ask them. Let me still go back to love. Also, she just had a private wedding.
Okay.
It's when you say maybe so, and definitely people will talk about it. I don't see anything wrong with you having a private wedding.
Okay.
Wedding because definitely office where Becca was candidate Becca, but also Timpo say I've not done the wrong thing. That's a woman says. That's all. That's all.
So
so
she should not call her to make like Charlie the SCBR. There shouldn't be any conversation like that.
No.
Office invitation, bra. Obana who didn't said, is it not George? We George is your
the office invitation now. Okay, so definitely the lady will be there. Oh
yes.
And it's a make us uncle any private wedding. I don't know. They say and necessary say you need to invite everybody.
Sir.
Yeah, it's uncle any private wedding, not on penny baby. Now you know the trust self, the continue status, not the in some kubuwa and also by and you can even be depressed after
oh yes,
depression can even affect
oh yes, Urefi guy way your friend is saying actor way. Oh, your friend is there on any wife. There was this actor on any wife here wedding. Somebody car Ghana. Oh, is it Reynolds or something? This guy, might be a YouTube. Aha, they share wig now. You're wig man, not just what they Why should you see what
after marriage? No.
Yes. And the pressure to one so Emma Sunday no sorry no. Yes, and can man is a week or we see yeah and your wig and oh. Emma Mujina should go be a YouTube channel.
Yes.
Mudino. I mean, you say something, an actor.
Well, it comes the pressures more I think that she wouldn't be happy. So,
sister, I told you, and that form, that forms out.
Oh, so we didn't want to swan tea and your time.
Said, Governor Tino. Okay, said, make crab mirror fish and moon cane, a beer made out. This year I make Kayo. Yee. Sisiana make Kai, Sisiana will be actually to make Kai my story. 80 me office girl, I'm in any war. I didn't say, or I got tower, dear swammer made it. 80 year BBR come here no more. Me boy back on so on to many years. Send on me a new trim for a minute. Aha, Harold, amen. Thank you, Harold, amenya. Harold, Nini Ireno Semna, I can thank you very much, Evelyn. If you have to me that is here, Namakai. Say me tea officer, me boy, any me girl, Ewali.
Oh,
3 days. Or more see a shinzi, and your dear her sister, Aden Grandma, day. Only one. Be a 1 year do she or more say. And him go see a quaba. Miss Bibiana. Miss, if you have to me down. Eti miso wedding no ya brand invitation ba manko na me date ya manko na nya say ya me ya but ya de buy na date ni too close to event ameye I chose the event over their marriage honestly manko and manko no eye me get ya pass a member it says no person on me picture no fanto ni status ashiwe manko but I'll tell you my own about this thing. Who has not spoken? One enkasai, that mean coming. That mean me starting a lecture. One enkasai. Okay. Men call Facebook. Facebook see. John Mark see. Eti agode meeting. Okay, I'm not meeting one I'm go. I'm not meeting. But that's it. I'm not networking and they had been back. It's where John Mark say, if you were a man, I would have advised you not to date your friend's ex. But since the man might have popped the question, I feel it's okay. Good luck. James say, it's not compulsory to invite your colleague to your wedding. Tef say, after the breakup, has your friend moved on? If yes, then no, she is enjoying someone's ex too. You? Where am I, boy? Or say, madam, feel free to grab your marriage, okay? Your friend wasn't satisfied with him, and you are okay with him. Hey, what is wrong about that? My dear, invite your colleagues, including her. After all, she is your friend, not a sister blood. Ignore her and enjoy your marriage. Next time, she go think sense. Leaving your guy because he does not meet your financial demands is nonsense. Hey, is she also not working? Don't think about your friend and miss your opportunity. My dear, go for it if you only are with him. Congratulations in advance. My dear, Frankie say, a bro won't do this cause it's against this code. Your sister, dear, no code. And everything goes. Boy, why afraid, my dear? One man's meat is another person's poison. So be glad and move on. Wishing you good luck. Agbovi says, my sister, what are you afraid of or confused about? It was her poison, but now your meat. So it shouldn't be a big deal. James says, what are you afraid of? Everything in this world is about choice and preference. James says, you are a thief. Ha, ha, ha. Worry your head about nothing. These are comments from Facebook page. And these are all that they are saying. They are divided when it comes to attention. Let me go to Fancy D on Facebook. Ivy, come and listen. Oh, Evelyn, you're careful. You're careful. Adia Pena says, love. Okay, so let me go. Fancy D wrote something here. Fancy says, let me start from here. Okay. So Francisca says, she should have told the friend she is interested in her ex rather than going behind her friend. There is nothing wrong with going out with her friend's ex. but she should have done it in the best way to keep their friendship. Well, this is somebody's opinion. I'll address that too. As long as the relationship didn't start when they were dating, she can go ahead and marry him. Another man's meat, another man's trash is another man's treasure. Hey, Fancy D, my baby girl. Maybe she is conflicted because she never told her friend she was dating her ex-boyfriend. Yes, she never told a friend. Well, they say the chain is called a friendship necklace or friendship bracelet. Somebody should put one on my hand. Hey, counselor, I'm a love. You can love, but I want to be like you when I grow. And this is coming from Evelyn. Fancy D again says love and Ato were destined to be together. So these are comments that people have written to us, and their reasons are very clear. I see my son wanted to come up to come and share his own. Ato, Echo. Echo.
Let him patch. Good evening.
Good evening. Yet you now see get in your day.
No. Oh, again, it ministry can make what kind of assembly room to the Mammy Bissami Amasa and never face you. Why you won't see?
Meet you.
Mammy stay in my lane.
Mate.
Councillor, wait there, Miss Shabby. So does it mean he said, yeah, no more or money number going for 4 pay? You're down for 4 pay.
Oh, see, yes. A bit my yes, a bit my no.
And sister, I'm in person, my bonny dean, or
pay. What dreams so be and pay is answer. One idea atnache. But the best shock will say, Ujane na, Ube warina maraho.
Okay, and the sister, I'm patch up. My batty, I say, why?
Na uncle.
On one you.
Osuru.
Miss Rudy, Miss Ru.
Your friend is a Bakusuru.
Osuru.
Yes, my friend is why.
Eti Obika said, I will never divorce my wife. Me, no matter what happened, I will never divorce my wife. I didn't know you didn't divorce her.
Councillor, besides we now. Even though we are tough guy, but sometimes I go for be the if more better talent one near there. You can't say how do I even say this? Or the memes are there in some.
Me that's the same. What's the same again?
Oh, beside it.
What's the same again?
That's how cry come out to Jim. Memes actually.
Oh, Debbie, Yanka.
Well, who answer why? Well, who answer?
Behind the scene, go forward to the order.
Well, who answer why? Madam Fubiku, why account be or the baby idea we? They be a year sure who are friend in that now. Or then the back can some son and a year also about TikTok. They be our better than all.
Sanko for no moonjais and engine.
Messi, Quesia other way and a year who account or the baby.
No moonjais about your team. Open.
I'm not body. On to me, on to me.
Ombo.
Member
crana hampo di
member.
Berlinti, your YouTube.
Member, abla member.
Berlinti your YouTube. And Baba Bre was so a while year. Once I will be amper, once I saw my young movie. And my baby dream said after marriage, the life ends. But I say it every day. You have to be appealing and tasteful to other men after marriage. Any man that fears that when you go out, somebody else will love you is not qualified for you. And think well. Any man that believes that another man can sleep with a wife is not qualified for that woman. I say this every day because immediately you feel that your wife is easily gotten. Immediately you feel that anybody can sleep with your wife. Then you yourself, you don't have confidence in what you're keeping at home. So there are men who have told their wife not to go out. There are men that when others call them and say, hey, now me you know about some man in trouser. Then their wife is in trouble. They will call their wife. Ajwa, now we call there. Hey, and now go chroma say I. Now me akasa uko chroma. Sa trouser pin jai show. Or say now who me da makacho. Trouser ya make kaya hun jai shame. But a woman is going to town. There are times that when you wear dresses to somewhere like Mokola, before you come back, now so you prefer to wear trousers and be smart in the market. But your husband says, I don't want you to wear trousers. Who are you? When you marry unqualified men who don't have the qualification, look, how can a man look at the face of a wife and say, I mean, all these things you put in the mind of a woman, it makes you feel useless because as if you're not qualified. Utu kwa uyem shisho bedi mere. Uyiri kwa ejuma na anamhe na mompo ye na wombe fie. Oba warefo unam krom ye de. No ba warefo de ifa ni atwo se pon bra fie. Enkanka oba warefo wa ye nhihye tu fie. Esno ba warefo ontumi nya nhihye tu fie o. Enti obi a wari bia mesrew menya wo tantantan. Still be available on the market after marriage. Never make yourself as if you've lost the market. Because as for men, no matter what you do, there is a certain lady somewhere who doesn't care the way they look. His pot belly is somebody's pillow. I'm telling you. But as a woman, when you lose it, it's difficult for people to have you. So have that sense and that understanding that I will forever look beautiful when I go out. Me, I ask my wife every day, so as you are walking, are people not crashing on you anymore? Or is it because you are driving? I ask her every day. The last I asked my wife, so do you have anybody in mind if you've not even seen the person? So that in case this marriage collapses, you can go there. She said, oh yes. But the next level will be something else. I say yes. The painful thing is that when I break up with my wife, her marriage will be difficult, even though she will get, because she happens to be the former wife of Councillor Lutros. The title is heavy on her. You understand? But it's possible. Marriage is not forever. So keep yourself well in marriage. Some of you, your husbands are also suffering at home. But men in town are enjoying. Because you look frightful when you are naked. You look frightful when you get home. You look scary when you clean your makeup. You look masculine when you take off your wig. when your wig is off, you look like a man. Sister, say our sisters' breasts are so small, so we cannot marry her. Bible ne kai. Enti obabi wo wa nufu mu odu kama. Obabi nam krom ni nufu kasin eye fo mu nko a ye ne atifie ye wura aworo mi na ye te ho. Enya oyiri na ye ba watu abom. Na so person do yiri twaje so ma ye funu so na akohwe ache no wase ho. Madam fu bi no ba ho na. Oko online so po bia wale na ba US. Ena okonya girl bi wo Colorado. Ena gidi ye start your document man ye ni fiancé visa. Boy na Flamingo obia dia tum se chale guy no nya brucha wale oko. Ena gidi ye se be ne ho ade. Ena girl so no betwa ticket aba. Enwan ni adofo. guy could do cause can't tell airport guy yaba and you kitani din and original or train hey nyame bo nipa de hey original say no ye hey is that say guy na eba no so ne boys omo twa ne car be fa no Yokozuna enya de ketwa a dime man wow 5 chain smoker udwari once every 3 days boy say na she abrochi abrabo ene ebe ye wedding ni e wo emi na otike mu a ogumu enu anu nti oba ya na obo aga ni agi ka bi akwa bi car rental eno mdi ye bibia na odi ga bibi obekọ bia na ga ita no ofa na ga na frɛ no afi abranti abrocheri ya fi de so eno Messi got in Colorado or 5 and Joba no got na ho no see ade e hand pay ade back smoking here too much on pedware na o de ne ka edware asema wan hwa obema wa bon ama wa frɛ police the boy say okoji adwuma opon wi anu akoji 93 adwuma opon night wa nti on ba fie mpo eno friend man warning say oni ne ba America say ombedi no
yeah de unware so
edi wan hwe so ambedi na obe reporting na ya repatriating na the document is so wie obetwam na boy hu popo was sending adam for no audio wo Ghana se mo mboa na ade ne ye bon eden so nka ho ye wo bon de na we ye bon mene
me oni mene so pa de efo
ha odimu sa se sisi awanya krata na minim eti nkrofo bi bre ye won nkrofo bi anu yire beda bre a wo bre no wo me kan kora kire wo enye easy o ti se wakoji adwuma bi aba ba ye enti obi si obi jam yire a obi pe na etori bi a e wadwi mu se wa bre no obi ampe no bra ye careful nkrofo ni je yire hu rough obi be do yire no be catch us na yire twede enti enya careful but and come on nyina amadi no me hwe the other face of the story abaye kire se ofere esanse na danfo na me ka se ye wa danfo bi a utmi ni encha na because friends together they share things together.
What
sharing is caring. Joan, sharing is caring.
What are we sharing?
Whatever. Now, Debbie, me be say me ira danfo. Me ira ti say me de na danfo bi ada. En se ni bufu, e so ni se na danfo no di ni huni. So wo si wadanfo ni na wadanfo no ma me hu kwan na me ne da pa. Unim de oye ne twabo obeka kire wo. Like you know the level of neatness and cleanliness because a man must say ye kodi ade wa bontia mu problem man say ye de yare beba ye de hu koma ade bi a enye fe say ni say but say a won kasa nim say onyonkun oye neat oye presentable na ye de na aba na ye bi a ade no say how
oh counselor adenchi na wo say wa obi oyira danfo oso akofa no ada na mo ware ba kwa won tena ho sa
sister why be mother why be mother unya be mother unji akwati enti tena ho din ka say da form see e wale baako
say it comes like men and no feelings ana
enya feelings no enya feelings o kwati nyina ye pe etwa nyina anya pe tie kwati nyina ye pe etwa nyina anya pe kwati nyina ye pe etwa nyina anya pe
kwati nyina anya pe kwati ne will be straight ye will be akebe there will be any dey be mo be edu odu e will be so dem we no so different
Esther they are chia eti dia mo kikei mo dia mo kikei mo kunu etie wo che se where did the achia do kind of past
ni anya pe
eti wo
council kotibie no ye pe
ni nyina ye pe
ebi achia ebi on my wall side ebi council ebi
Esther where the koti achia da
council me pacho ebi achia e wall this side ebi so ye
Debbie na Esther o ka dem say wall this side no baby I don't start achia me say na mehu yeah, can't say well this side. Now, who can say grow your material? Me, I want to be a grow.
If you on my if you straight on the rema eco straight.
Okay.
And if you also saw a rema also the actually I don't actually can be a deco the side. A deco left. And if you so
okay.
If you so more you go if you so edge na so pa I be so no to say the training na anya pen but you soon na anya
and the cotton the wine na won pe
ebi e kwete but ebi e kwete o de wine na mempe
ai
me da ni na mepe
e to pe the agbo no so
ya bi the agbo de send the nka cotton
na e den
no agbo e ya agbo cotton me ka cotton ya bibia ampare on
but so we di ni nyina bi da
cause me get we di bi so fa me call me see different
na obi na
I want to
me see cotton nyina ye pe
council me say enye pe me see me display dia me ti hu say see me dey straight but me di care that me di dey attend
dia o ti hu ye straight why wo be ma
hey council Ozay
why wo be ma
me ma wo mba kwa
enti ye na wo be ma say e cotton ye straight no ye fa nkosoro ahimem
ya fa nkosoro ahimem tete
wo be come some dia
that is na say nyina was say straight I didn't say was say
David
and why say na wall side
David ya mbo koti say yes straight koti bi asoro e say eye LLN e ko
David council I say no David me pese me kire say sa na tie but ebi mu die no asori no kwa achia oh
and
no say mpacha na o say bitimi original
and they correct the achia na correct
and say prawo who baby e wofa oh the straight need the end na say so wundi unkura change the very one the head
o say
so unkura change the very one the
me kan atwa asem o me say atwa nyina anye pe
and I make that and I cause su nyina anye pe nti say me no te na kwai me nkata udi different feelings into bema de councils that bema de mboa o udi also bema de must your feelings so
na mo feelings mo de ya dey
council ba so Larry picking up also feelings here
mo feelings
councilor ya mo feelings here and say na dey you obi on mo timi ka say na bema de ubetimi adie mo nko a na so enye wo so banku na misudi nya banku nko na misudi eti wo di mo nko na e say wo di mo nko no wo ka so do obi ani feelings ni bi o council say ya ka say yesu so yenye say ma de obi aso be system because obi no no ma ye kwa ye ma kwa mpa ye wa atare ba akwa ye sa say ye pe foforo mpo ye pe different no mo de akosha because different type. If you want to who maybe 6 packs, it's in the door. It's in the door. So what means that you are committed to one thing in the night. I have a son chest, I would have and said, who can wait? I have a man to my man to one and to any different things. Counselor.
Now, Bema Lantan so dear. Obey said the Oba.
Share. And the Anatana Gumupano, the Aqua say no, also all numbers are Aquano. And yes, I can't idea. And it's straightforward. And let me say a different.
And now some now came.
Nine. Berman and 91 mass are more quasi.
It's a Berman 9 now describe it the Desano.
Some see or more when I and almost one who had like almost
Esther Christo Aman Tama. Christo Aman Tama Obercow.
And yes, I was saying, I say, I don't want to be a chairman or say, hey, also find so temporary and Kenya. I'm saying, easy. It's a council of Munjaisa, and man, you know, will test you. It's a man, you know, will test me. It is a Bia, Yaminti, Yen, committed that. Mundi lane, when you and I am shy, dear Bakunimu. And I'm bad to say, you know, your
Esther, yes, slow. Eyo hienti ni atifa kakra ba yense man kan be se nyame odo sana na me boy
would you say here no ana me council na me person mention say feelings na ye wo say hienti no e man fan say obi a baako ye hienti na ati baako no oba no so no no to feelings ni bi usisem a wo pass system no oba no so system to feelings bi na dey say any different people e bi etie e bi etente so different so also the be try na num
sister wa gugu sister wa gugu akola consistent one na achi chiro
so na me say onya shase ye to aso
na o shase abe hu de my dear 10 types or it 10 signs a husband is cheating. Nina I am trauma kinds of books Nina say 50 signs that she is cheating. Nina I am trauma kind Esther Edi Alanta, Esther Edi Bedebede, Esther Edi Salt, where did the actual, where did the one way straight yarn where the canals will church will be. Young come far born in chow. Young one and can be made even common Clarice. Hey, Clarice, I mean, it's been 4 days now. What's happening to you?
I didn't know you were. I was actually scrolling through TikTok, and I'm in Swaba. I'm not can't Swaba.
But you need to follow me so they can have an alert.
My TikTok alert is notification is off. I put it off.
Why do you put it off?
Yeah, I mean, more like and messages we have bad.
And so you continue missing us. So we're welcome. We've also missed you. So our conversation, our letter is very straight. A young lady is getting married in 2 weeks, and the man is getting married to is an ex-boyfriend of a friend and a colleague at work. Now they've been dating for 1 year. She's asking, should she go and tell the friend and invite a friend, or leave the friend alone? That's all the issue.
Oh, so the like I said, it's very important to talk about those things. You know, but
on the office invitation,
and to some I will invite more. Who's the office there? Your office, you definitely would get on with maybe 1 or 2 people. And you'll be, you know, and then I'll select it.
But everybody knows she's your friend. So when you take her out, it will bring other conversation.
If up to me, I can invite the office for me invite only people, selected people. More can you move beside some man. You move beside and you decide to answer or not.
No, but the selected people, she's a gang leader for the selected people. You know how office friendship looks like.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It just why I'm confused. When you're there. Remember invite him.
The whole issue. So now you only be no more no invite them so that 1 minute they are in them.
I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming.
Hey, Mama, man, come back with you.
Into no just
Back away. Oi, ma back away.
They almost waiting in our pet.
Hello, Ima. What's in your pet?
Because
And your pet.
Dabby. If you say this guy, it's the one.
if you went to a different
Was it to was Brony to was it? Or you must have brought one day and said then soon.
if I try to set on some dog one,
Hey,
I don't know.
why they wouldn't be that or him. They wouldn't be that
Me, the any did that.
What's the dead say now?
Hey,
Yeah, me down there, the papa. Hey, me got the ice cream if you send me.
yeah, child.
What's it?
You know, when you know, the woman comes lying.
No, I am sorry, I am what told.
And who so while running when they got photo.
And I'm just an annual.
And you, me who yet.
Where did now go?
Where did I want to be a child? Woman is the chopper, who had chosen the back. Mr. Car, enemy.
Mr. Car, the Banison and the Brahman, and then the what's the one? I am sorry.
Don't see, I know near me. Let me who did that.
You know, or ye, know, just now and then would be a gonna because sorry, I can't who bottom.
Let me
other papa now as a branch, yeah, and kicking on my now, sorry, and I don't know who.
Benja,
because of the commitment in see. Now they are also going to pay different times.
Yes, Obi Kasa and Takoti.
See, there's a commitment. You will be a mobile or yeah, now what I want back.
Clarice train. Oima, is it Alanta Kotia day?
Obi Kasa or maybe we'll say and untouched it. You know, also person try and Takoti.
Now, where's she Alanta Kotida?
There you.
Now, who will be a Sabio or ever find Bema? Who would Mamma not also? Embo.
Oh, it, Debbie.
Sir?
Hey, I said now, okay, but Bema should you be.
Now, what about
so?
A mamma, because Uber, but then he ban on you. When a man and the cotton is already near Famu.
there is a semi Amokan. What is a bodine in your man? Not Bema Benedin.
Bema Benedin.
And your bodine, who shall go for me no mother.
Oh, and then you know, but don't for any.
Mesrel, ni papa be bia engodi bonani. E amfo ni mumfo obuo makote. Mesrel. Na aka.
Counselor, I say we do kwa de opua.
Ah,
se wo hu bonani a ni papa na hye na nyense. Na ka sa na.
My son, Papa for no.
Anya no kra.
I understand where cancer is coming from because any person only mental and could be them.
Anya no kra. Anya no kra. Sasa me e kan da ba anya no kra. Ah, mama tie mi o. Se oba wuro ho. Tie mi. David tie oba wuro ho ma bodani. No ka so fu koto na so won pere no ka oba ede. Eh.
That counts la on question enu.
Na ende One here.
Yeah.
And you may supply now. Yeah, they call him.
Obi baga, Obi ba UK. My member. To me, so Munto be man.
Ah, my member, baby.
In 3 weeks' time.
Okay. And your point framing. I mean, for contact the man, net yen supply man.
Max.
Why?
You.
Magazine. Why should the way you can pet menstruation hormonal imbalance at Bruno?
Hormonal imbalance.
Obi aye PC.
This is a wild post na we dey cheap from abra so we dey cheap abre. To me dem dance mama me so am to be my emblem.
So what me about 3 weeks time they send there. E be che there but say we dey UK dada.
Na say me bisa abra so we dey cheap sa.
Abna bacho man o address wo ho a. Clarice, your pompe a frame me for address in ma wo no mo fambre.
Okay.
Why?
I posting no, I just want it's far from where she is as well.
But some posting system na here aduma ana nya aduma.
Oh, and next day delivery crowd.
Because US am post here omo moji ye nyina obi age ne de. Eno mama bia ne ba no area from nyame adom eno adu no kodu akora ne num akap ba akopɛ. Akora ne tietie America ba. Obisan mami, what's this? What's this? It's too good. It's too nice. Oh, Charlie.
But cancer what to America pa. Now to my UK.
UK mo kwan no susua. Enti ama me suro kuro no.
People say X or say I want some more. How much?
Where are you calling from? You see, when you tell us where you are, UK, please, UK, which part of UK? So that if Clarice's mother is bringing it, we'll add your own to it. Which part of UK?
That's what you can emphasize.
Very important to us. Well, maybe a year can grab. I could not say why. Now I can say Okrobenzo.
Empty and Milton Keys.
Yeah, where's your London?
North London, okay. North London, crime. Say empty. I'll step by the bank.
Ever been home?
So, but X. So, but me to address. I said, yeah, why?
X, please. X, please get a number immediately, please. X, you see, health is very important to me. And let's say, please get a number right now. X, have you seen the number? Have you seen the number, please? 862-571-3950. Today, Abna is not here. It tells you how I'm suffering. I'm doing everything by myself.
I'm not chilling.
There be only network in you.
And so more money, counselor.
There be the network in yet. Wabo. Wabe show one of a kind letter on my but the network ninja.
Oh, sir, I know what
Have you got a number, please?
Yes, or say no.
It's on the screen. I'll mention it again. 862. I don't know what I post, you can see. 8 plus 1. Clarice Stromano plus 1. 8 862 571 Ekowahi 3950 862 571 3950. X, have you gotten it?
X mature number, no artist.
Have you gotten it now? So send me a message now. The phone is lying down here. Just send me a message right now with your detail. It's magic. It's magic. I'm waiting for a message. Yes, I'm watching the phone now. I'm waiting for your message. Please send me a message right now on WhatsApp. Very important. And any other person who is in UK that wants the MSP medicine, those of you who are on the show on Friday, I brought my doctor to tell you what it does. And Clarice, you missed on Friday. Friday, not one miss it pa. It's not the pa Friday miss it. Eti the me can say Adam Fufano. I don't know who a friend is, but there's a friend that's still closer than a brother. My own is straightforward. If you have a friend and your friend is going out with somebody and they break away, there's nothing wrong when you take opportunity to date the person, study the person, and see if it will work for you. Because one man's meat, like they always say, is another man's poison. This lady has not done anything wrong. In the first place, this, even if it's marriage, there's nothing wrong. We have ex only in marriages. Boyfriend, girlfriends, there are no record of a relationship. So there are no ex. Once the relationship didn't work. Who's that? So once she stands as a friend and you have been able to date somebody for 1 year and you've not shared with her as a friend, then there's nothing called friendship between the two of you. Because a friend knows the in and out of each other. So when people say she's my friend and they don't even know who is having sex with you, they don't know who you are seeing. Because a boyfriend must not be told. A girlfriend must be hidden. It is only a wife and a husband that is exposed. Even baby daddies are not exposed. So if you've been able to keep this away from her 1 year plus and the marriage is here, my sister, you don't need any special invitation. You don't need a special gathering. Give the office an invitation and give her to an invitation. Let her receive a card from your end. Joanne, finally, things have gone right now. Families have agreed. It's been back and forth. So I don't know what to say. But finally, we've been given a green light. And God willing, in 2 weeks' time, we're doing something very small. So this is your invitation. And this invitation for the office as well. We don't want a lot of numbers. We are doing just 30 people for the traditional marriage. And so in the office, the traditional marriage, I'm not inviting anybody. You're the only person I'm inviting for the traditional marriage. And then Vivian. So only 2 people are coming for the traditional marriage. But the wedding happening at Prayer Palace Saturday in the afternoon is open to all. And so this is the invitation. And then, hey, so who is the guy that I don't know? Don't worry. It's part of the surprises. That's frank. Don't worry, it's okay. This is what it is. Give him the invitation and let him be worried about the invitation. Now, this is what will happen. If you give her the invitation and she's still in talking terms with the guy, the tendency is that she's going to pick up the phone, take a snapshot of your invitation, and send it to the ex-boyfriend. And we'll write under it, congratulations. When you're the you know, that is how it is. A being when you're the congratulations. And if I am the guy, when such message come, a being when you're the the only thing I write is thank you. If she wants to have a conversation, I will create a conversation. And I'll say to you a very big thank you. You made me what I am today. Your constant request for huge sums of money pushed me to work harder than I was before. But her patience made me feel that even though she needs the money, she gave me the respect I deserve. And that's why we are here today. But you are a good person. I have nothing bad to say about you. It's just that your impatience is what drove me away. And I know you move on. There are people who can afford whatever you're requesting for. Because up to date, I can still not meet your needs. But well, my wife-to-be understands when I don't have. So I'm very excited that you have the invitation. I won't be disappointed if you don't come. And I will not be too excited if you come. Any which way. I'm excited our relationship was not too public. So many would think otherwise. But if you have a prayer you want to say, say one for us. But I'm telling you the gospel fact. This friend of yours is unique among women. If there's anything you can learn something from her. If she decides not to marry me today, I will cry on her because I think I deserve her. She's a good woman. I'm grateful for your support. I repeat, you made me what I am today. Thank you. Me no know. Me a writer, me a orator, me ken gumama. Now, over where the Nasi, I mean, picture. Me you too busy to avoid all your pictures. Now, me who say I busy to avoid your pictures. Well, this is why I tell everybody that when you are having a steady relationship or a dating relationship with any woman, don't make it public. That is our problem. There are more than 10 women in the life of every man. I tell you every day, we have a girlfriend. She is a platonic friend. No kissing, no fondling, nothing. She is a girlfriend. The other lady in the life of a man is called a sex mate. So you can't be a girlfriend and the man should be having sex with you. Immediately you are a girlfriend and sex comes in. You have migrated from being a friend to a sex mate. Now, from a sex mate, the other group we have is called a side chick. Remember, a side chick is any woman that is going out with a married man. If you are going out with a man that is not married, you can't be a side chick. Because your reason for being a side chick is the blessing of a man who is married. So my wife is the reason why you are there. When I lose my wife, I lose you. That's one of the things side chicks don't know. Immediately, a man you are going out with breaks up with a wife, you lose your relationship because the wife is the reason why you are there. So you are a side chick. Now, from a side chick, you can become a baby mama, upgradement. A baby mama is a lady who has a child with the man, whether the man is married or not. Once you have a child with the man, you become a baby mama. Now, all these girls I'm mentioning, none of them are introduced in public. A girlfriend can be introduced because they are platonic friends. But the next one you can have here, another woman in your life, is a female cousin, a sister, or a family member. There's also a woman in the life of a man. The big one, apart from a mother, is called a wife. And a wife is introduced everywhere, spoken about, boldly brought out. Now, if you date anybody who is not married to you, and the person gets offended that they came around, you didn't introduce them, break up with them immediately. I repeat. If you are going out with a guy who walks to your office and introduces himself, this is George. I'm looking for Esther. Which of the Esther? Oh, Esther Kuma. Tell her the boyfriend is here, Frank. Immediately the guy is able to tell another person to come and tell you your boyfriend is here. Once you come, immediately break up with that guy. You see, as a matter of fact, any lady who gives clearance to a steady boyfriend or a steady girlfriend to come to your office space, you are a fool. Why do you have to advertise what is not legal? What is your essence of doing that? Like Love. Love was practicing something, and that is the reason why the team collapsed early. Love was going to pick the guy from work, giving the car out. No. I've shared this story before. The lady who looked more prospective and was so qualified among the number of ladies I was dating then did something, and I broke up with her. All that she did was that it was my mother's birthday. And whilst I was gathering arms to buy a cake for my mother, she has already done justice by going to buy a cake for my mother. So when I got there, my mother said she has received cake. Nice cake. Very beautiful cake. It was so nice. Before myself and my sisters were bringing our family cake. And I asked, who brought a cake? And what did the person say? And how did the person know here? Have you seen the person before? My mother said, oh, there are times that she comes along when they are doing programs. She comes to sit. So I know her face, but I don't know her name. And I interrogated my mother, and finally I captured that out of the 32 girls I'm going out with, who will behave foolish like this?
Hey, 32.
Yes, I dated 32 girls. And thanks be to God, out of the 32, none of them saw the color of my penis. I'm proud to say it, but I regret today. Today, if you give me the opportunity, they will all taste the apple pie. But hear this. When I came around and I investigated and looked through, and my mother gave me the signal, and I realized who the person was. I called her and I said, what? My mom said he just brought her a cake. He said, oh, yeah, something small. I said, well, and who did you tell her you were? And that's why you brought my mom cake as a surprise without telling me. He says, oh, we didn't converse to that level, but she's a grown-up woman. She should know why. Anything that matter. I said, don't ask me those questions. How dare you bring my mother cake? Ask who? She thought I was joking. She saw it like a joke. Feel it in your life. She saw it like a joke.
Yeah.
That's my sister. She saw it like a joke. Oh. You see my sisters who don't follow me when I'm doing live, they come as and when. So she doesn't even know I'm live. So she's calling me. When I blast them, they don't understand. So I called her and told her that this thing you have done, I am disappointed. My mother is going to disturb my head. And she's very nice. And when people come and give you things like this, she's a very nice, calm girl. And when she came, she was sitting there, I was looking at her. And as you are growing and nobody, every time you are working with this one, tomorrow this one is following you. Tomorrow you are going to church with this one. Tomorrow you are traveling to go and do this with this one. Mother started because she has come to give her a cake. This old lady is making noise in my ears. And I told her, girl, because you have brought a cake to introduce yourself, I want us to end the relationship now. She thought I was joking.
There was no love.
But she broke the rules of engagement. Straight ahead, we broke up. She got offended. Now she had it. When I ended a relationship with her, exactly 3 months, she got married. And she invited me, and I was the MC.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, yes. There was one, two, I told her that never come to my house without permission. Then I was at home. And she gave me a call. She came to a wedding in my area. And she doesn't want to eat the food at the reception. So she's coming to my house to come and eat. I said, I'm sorry. I am home. But it is not time for you to come and visit me. She thought I was joking. So I was there when she knocked. I opened the door. And courtesy demands. I look at the hair. I say, you're looking beautiful. Wow. Wow, you dress well to the place. I'm coming to escort you to the junction. So I came up. I locked the door. She was fortunate. I gave her a lift to the junction to pick a car to go to where she's going. She was hurt. She said all the things she can say to me in the world. And she requested for a breakup. Because I can't do this to her. And I apologize. I begged her not to break up with me. I begged her. It didn't keep long. About 8 months' time, she also brought me an engagement that was happening to her. That one too became another problem. Please, I am live, please. She also brought me an engagement request. She too. I traveled to Suhum. I went to do her engagement MC for her. Solid. Yes, I saw the guy who was getting married. It was a mutual agreement because she broke the thing. Far back, 5 years, 7 years down the line, I have response from all of them. We didn't understand it from the beginning, but we have now learned our lessons in marriage. Oh yes. I remember one of them during Christmas, we had a fight because she wanted to give my mother a gift. I was talking about cloth, talking about this. I said, Madam, you are going to give my mother a cloth as who? He said, it's a seasonal greeting. I said, there's nothing greetings from you to my mother. And you know, on my birthday, I can receive about 10 different cakes. And when I say I'm doing a birthday party, everybody is expecting to sit behind the table. There will be a table with cakes. Nobody sits there. Even me. I hardly sit. I'm saying these things for you to believe that if today, any of them that I went out with, regardless of the relationship we had, it was a sexless relationship. But if they were exposed, how would they live their life now? So when you're going out with anybody who you are not married to, never introduce them to anybody. I see a lot of people do that. When they're going out with people's husbands, they have the clearance to even introduce people's husbands to their family. So when Mr. Kumsing comes and park the car, they will force you and when you're here like this and my mother doesn't come to say hi to you, my mother would think otherwise. So I'm begging you. I mean, just say hello to my mom because she knows you are a good person. All the things you bring, my mother has been saying, God bless you. Any morning we are praying, my mother will ask us to pray for you. You are the one helping us. This place you rented for us. My mother have not met you before. So please just say hi to my mom. And please, I beg you. If you love me, do this for me. Then Jimmy. Then you go into the house. Then the mother is there. Ah, waja, nyankopon shira. Semen shia. Ah, me baya kan wase bibi da chine. Ah, nyame shira wo why? Ni papa wuja me a mentimi anwale bion. But then I'm the ahwe ne sa be si enne. O ka se bia hide that money pan na me mbra nkra na me be. Ah, nyame shira wo. Se busuafo ho ye. Oyire ne nkwala no ho te sen. Na unim se me du baba na abisam se me yire ne nkwala no ho te sen. Because the daughter has forced you. Because it's so same come be anywhere baby. Come be anywhere baby. Na okọ a na fe na wo ni pie na wo di girl no kwa na go see amonte a. Only this thing you did. My mother has not eaten you. She didn't chew up. She just been worrying me that who is this kind man who have been helping me, and I just wanted you to say hello to her. I mean, I think nothing bad happened. She's okay. Now we'll be free. And thank you very much for doing this for me. I love you. Here, more Jimmy a kiss. You have been introduced. You have been introduced. You have started a war. But the battle, you'll be fighting yourself. Never introduce a side chick. I don't know where side chicks, when people like boys are meeting, when the men are meeting, then they invite you, then you are happy. My guy is going to Akosumo with the friends, and they say everybody is going with their girlfriends. So Charlie, this one day I have to join them, and they want me to add 2 girls to it. What's yeah? Now all the 2 girls are count. I could introduce you o side chick o papa na ne dan. Now when you went to kwine, now when you na alcohol, all the 2 friends are count. I come my papa na don go for 2. And you go dimu. Now the one count. I don't know what you think. When you are seeing anybody, whether the relationship will become marriage or will never be marriage, don't introduce boyfriends and girlfriends. Never allow a girlfriend or boyfriend to pick you from the office. If you have a date, let's meet at the dating point. Even your house, look, I had a relationship with most of these girls, and I lived in their home. Out of all the girls that I went out with, most of them got to know my house. Some after 3 years, after 2 years. What are we doing in my house? Yes, I was with my mom, but what are we doing in my house? What am I going to do in their homes? I will want to drop them because I have a car. There are times I get to their junctions and I drop them to find their way home. I don't know your house. I don't want to come and meet your sisters. This people bring your boyfriend home, a guy that is responsible, he will come and greet your parents, a Jimmy. Because immediately you break up with them, you don't have any feelings, you don't have any emotions. Imagine this guy who this lady asked for money and they broke up. If nobody knew about this relationship, I don't think it would be a problem. Look at Love. Love was dating this guy who everybody got to know in the compound, and everybody knew that the 2 of them were going out. So when they broke up, I knew they didn't stop the work. Everybody would know that they are no more there. Boyfriends and girlfriends are not introduced. If you are sleeping with somebody's husband, never tell any of your friends. Never. The word is never. 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 And for security purposes, what is security? If anything happens to me, but if anything happens to you, go. If it does it, if you die. You've gotten the vim to travel with somebody's husband from Accra to Dubai. And you say somebody must know you are traveling with him to Dubai. So when you are leaving, you told your friend Charlie, George Simenin into Dubai. And this one time in car, you go these 7 days for Dubai. And to the man can't you be in crime, a catch up, and then because you could see a white in Pacho. Also, meaning in Nigeria, business partners be home. And to mean in the corner BBC and Pacho. Or they are now from Mamia Catcher and why I say, wouldn't you? What Jimmy? Your back hostel. You be far out. Not the two friends account. They will buy their own drink. What is your problem? Can't you keep anything under code? Why should everybody know you? I'm the one you are dating. What do you get from it? What is, because if you are dating somebody, sleeping with somebody, and nobody knows, it will be a surprise for everybody like this girl. And I'm so proud of this girl that for 1 year, she has been able to go out with their friend's ex-boyfriend. And for 1 year, the friend doesn't know. These people are those we need to do righteousness in relationship. Be careful of who you share your things with. Not all friends are human beings. Some are dogs. Some are animals. Some act like church members. It says a man's enemy is but from his own family members. Majority of us, what we are facing today is as a result of the information we give to friends when we thought they were there for us. Many years ago, what you told them is what today they are using against you on social media. Once you told her, you one time went out with me when you came to Accra. Today, when they see me, because of the information you give them, even in your absence, when they are sitting with their husbands and they are watching me on TV, because you told them you went out with me when you came to Accra for 2 years, we mean Madam for Julia, Julia, oh Julia. Get tia koko fe de no to bebrebe ya me catch or say or ye juma wo Stambeki. Only call out to. Only call out for 2 years no mujai. Oh yeah, sure. Me say near from near the to speaker. Hello. Hey, is everything okay? Oh, this is Esther. Oh, which Esther? Hey, you've forgotten about me, counselor. This is Esther, Julia's friend. Julia. Hey, counselor, Julia at Newtown. Accra, Newtown. The printing press. The lady who was, hey, how are you doing, Julia? Where are you now? Oh, right now, I'm a big girl now, married. I am with my husband at Cantonment. Wow, I've been watching you on TV every day, and I tell my husband, I know you, but my husband doesn't believe that I know you. I mean, when we were where were we? I mean, those days you are not Counselor Luton. Now I see you and I say you are all over the place. I've been hearing from my sister, Bashia, Boo, on speaker. Obiedi 10 years ago. Esther Musuba Nibi. 10 years ago na kwa ediu. Na ye disco bi na amachi de bebo na kwa ediu ba. What shia no Accra 10 years ago. Who you when the accident wo bedwam unkai me. Hey, wo so dia refi wo ho na say ya na refi. Dan amachi de bebo nyum na insuo toye no.
Say they are not per second round. Who's your mom? Yes, I know.
Jajimie no. Jajimie no. You're refi. You're refi. Ah, they me cut your chair. Unkwana abedi. Dabi me cut your chair. Me cut your chair. Unkwana abedi. Ade. And I make sure say achia unkwana abedi.
Then to a samba back, and a counselor usually say if the person has moved on, that's a deep so something better. Or no one wouldn't want you to remember. Obi obekai bia you bia. I said they realize say bia we movie a step ahead. And
they don't. It's not that they want you back. They want people to know that I know him.
Know you. That yeah.
That's what I mean. And you see, one of the highest disrespect that girls don't do is that immediately they get the access to have your pants down, then they want to call you by your born name. When people are referring to you as Counselor Lutot, then they are saying, oh, Kwabna. Kwabna de mi aminipo kwasia wajimi. Ubo media to us here, Esansede. Esansede.
And it's true. Because the many or no Casa, everyone Casa, let me tell you something. There's something going on. Like why you can't in the pants of that. Definitely.
Obia bombi dimpa. Obia hua.
It's something that is going on. People normally say that if maybe you are their past, the way of put in the ground sometimes doesn't look safe.
It depends on how.
It depends on how you guys relate, and also
That's how I think. What is relate? What is relate?
was 10 years ago.
Ah.
You see, or your counselor, like it's the limelight. Yeah?
What do you mean?
The reason I need it's only for people to know, say, oh, counselor minimum. And so when you're born in this banana, everyone knows that, oh, she probably knows him more than something to do on that before. But so when she had the panel so also Yamia Shan and on so I appear. Oh, hi. No, every crowd dear Muno Baba catch us say, oh, last me who I don't know if you remember me and us, but and yet, sir.
Ella, I never going to say, Ejuma in the counseling field. Now, I don't know my clients. That's the rule. The rule is that once you are a client, our discussion is in my office. So when I meet you and you are showing me how good you are, what I've done for you, and the day you came to my office, whatever I did 10 years, I will constantly refuse to remind you that I know you. But there are people that they want to force you to know that you know them. And it's not just between the two of you. With a third party, what they know is not done. So that a certain decision they took, the third party will know that whether it went well or didn't go well, you were involved. Can't we be secretive? Even Jesus Christ, who said, I and my Father are one, is not even aware when he's coming back. So the word is that we have to learn how to be secretive and private with this act. Our mouth is too easy to speak. Your husband's male organ is not working, and it's like 10 guys, 10 lady friends of yours know already. And draw back one could be side. Clarice, Charlie Kuna saying the Bede Kakrenti, a drubin and a council can say Druben, Menkayo, or also on Kai, Matimati Frabna, Abna, a drubia than a council can, Druben, also the Mumina, Abna say, maybe Mammy Freya. So one question I could be saying, Drew, Pianco for 5, 6. Now, and I want Clarice Nebisa, Clarice said, Drone Bear Mani Krupa, Emre. So before a drone bear ban. And Crawford 6 and Crawford 6 nim say I talk to Indian drama.
People don't know how to ask questions. That is the thing. You see, and one thing about you I like is that when you talk, people don't understand it. They take it in a mere way, but you talk in a way it takes some time for it to generate and then yield the results. That is one thing I like about you. People take your cases and mere.
Me, I plant seeds. I don't give
today
fruits.
I'm really happy with that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Me, I give seeds. I don't give fruits. So you are waiting for fruits, you go hungry. Because I give seeds. I don't give fruits. I am not a fruit counselor. I am a seed counselor. I release seeds.
No, I'm not saying you're
what I'm saying is that you say it takes time for people to understand. I say because me, I don't give fruit, I give seeds.
Okay.
So it will germinate into the fruit you're looking for. You see, a lot of us are making a lot of mistakes. How do you go out with somebody and everybody knows you're looking out with the person? I started this agenda. People, the girls on social media, my boyfriend just bought me a car. Where did he go to? Where's the Krapin Polo now? When I talk, they don't hear. Can't we keep things to ourselves? So you cannot go out with anybody without. Some people can be so loose that one question you ask them, they will give you everything about the guy they are sleeping with. This girl I'm proud of, that she's even going to get married and the friend is not aware. Sister, invite her. Give her an invitation and give the office an invitation. Her attendance should not be your worry. Her not attending should not be your worry. In this world, never make a permanent decision in the temporary situation, because no condition is permanent. Go and marry. And remember, this guy are going to get married to. If the marriage doesn't work, don't say because of your friend you will stay. If it doesn't work, walk out. Never stay in marriage to please anybody. Because the other part is that because your friend went in and it didn't work. Marriage is different from boyfriend, girlfriend though. No, hear me. You can be going out with people, eh? Look, I have met people who they look better in marriage, but just few things in the relationship, they expose their weaknesses. Naturally, with where I sit, I cannot spend 2 hours with a jealous partner because I see that at witchcraft. People who, when they come into your life, they want total undivided attention as if you were created for them. Even if you're my wife, you won't get that from me. I don't have that heart. There should be diversity. Others should be able to have a call with me. Or I am here. If my wife doesn't come to watch my life, it shouldn't be a fight. It shouldn't be. It should not be. She's not created to support whatever I support. Accra Asofo, MPP, NDC. I know people who lost their marriages because there's a guy in Kotobabi who told their wife, if you go and vote for this party, I will divorce you. And the woman said, this is the party I like. Like joke. When the party lost, he divorced the girl. Whether the girl voted against, she divorced the girl because of MPP and this. My uncle did same at Kotobabi. Sacked the wife because of MPP. And when they came to power, they've not even given one gutter project because they don't know him. He's just a die-hard fan of MPP. He's not like Chamaun to me. He's far from the party. I will encourage all of us that in relationship, the one that are advertised is marriage. This vacuum mentality of our generation should stop. I think there's vacuum. They said in Frama Timbi Biambeka. And I wear dimi. And I wear dimi. And I wear dimi put and say, and I wear dimi da. We cramming in a quadada. We mean Yanaka Medino. I feel like, are you okay? Where's Jimmy? Unim Yansa. Mutina ye wo krom ha o. Go empanyifo bi wo mudi una abokan. Esi ekun. Me ka de bia. For you to attack an empire. Obi say Kwame Despite. He is not, he's an entity and an empire. Baby I we do. What do Jimmy ever so ever for na. Esi you feel. Yes. Then suffer wedding. And I suffer wedding me die. Kromani ati. Bishop, your friends and your bishop, okay, friends. Josh Lai. Miss Bear Mubedi no intro. Come on, Miss Bear Mube can't say, and you know, Krena, Josh Lai, and your money. Near say career, what about Musa career? And then in Ansan of Musa Fina, they are afraid Josh Lai on a show, this man had a talent. But some thrown on Bedian. Now say me shadi yakoso TDJs I say DD akoye entro ye hipin tro sa na dia me ya say you don't be a Jimmy. There are some wives who are very stupid. When incident happen, then they walk to you and ask you the honey. I believe you more than anybody. But if there's any other truth, tell me. Wasia, where Jimmy? What Jimmy? Are you okay?
The counselor, what do you say? When anyone who will be or yet against who cheating on her. You use it as a big as an evidence or something that obey chance with this obey chance with some opportunity to either blackmail you through sex or money or anything else.
Are you talking about a wife or a sex mate?
A wife.
That your wife will blackmail you.
Wife
from what you are saying.
Blackmail the husband. How?
Yes. And I make her say, woman and maybe I also suspected who cheated in an incident. Into obey you that incident as a yardstick without investigating. Are you getting me? And sometimes when it happens like that, they use sex to blackmail the married men. And also, they can also blackmail them in different ways, which is very unfortunate. Now, coming to the youth you are talking about, we are you will use that follow trend. Mini we are koda. We are to we are you see a mommy. And you to be pre-ne, I be no warrior. Because there is a friend I know of a so warrior, but because of the new Mukasa pines, you know, our closest advocate.
I mean, you see, people can't keep themselves. Like, what to coin? Or do airport? Madam Fubi, I don't know to coin. Okoja will be airport. Nipanetina play no why video. No, that on status. Buy to Ghana. And me who and then I'm saying, hey, to which country? Was in my house. I'm saying, so what is this one? Or may turn pressure man for me. Say, hey, that is out if you never be able to know who is here. We have a what blue. Obi say yentumi fa ne nko ba bia because woni na kwhye ba bia mo atek akra no afi no be so ni phone. I'm in Campiski right now. See the pool, see the tennis court, see our breakfast. I don't know how they think.
Content creators.
No, you it's not everything is not content.
Counselor, you see, that is the problem. That is the problem in our generation now. See, social media now how do I say it? So viral to the extent that just for fame, and I say so Uncle who say yes, man, so my be. Cause like I hope you get me. Yeah, we don't think about the future about Ebeba.
You feel what I'm saying?
No, say to get people to follow us, and I say yes, and Ebeba, say we too we are there.
Sister.
I think they are ignorant about what they do.
Sister.
They have no idea.
Sister.
Picture.
Men can't so pia bontia, men picture. But here fan say only obi kunu akotena baby a. Picture na yede ko ye den.
Video be me who ye video say me name but na there married man is born and sat on the phone na talk from Lord.
What Jimmy?
I tried
Debbie obi kunu tio hwe obi kunu ba ho wa besra wo odu wa babe I want this one. I won't post it. It's just for me and you. When you are not here, I miss you so much. Now I stress you so. Where you shirt, where you sing it. Okuko so that one way crack.
And the married men now allow their girlfriends to
sister allow enya allow eto de bia Debbie Titi
married man
Joan Titi
because no matter what your girlfriend
Joan, you don't understand the way they put it.
No matter what your girlfriend will tell you,
girl, the way they will put it, no, the way they will put it.
At the end of the day, by all means, something has to happen for
no, the way they will put it. Oh, I just want to keep this picture to myself. I promise it's not going anywhere. It's just on my phone. And for the benefit of the doubt, you don't want to be too rigid. They give them access to one picture.
Counselor, there are some you can't say and you don't have to say it's for me and you me that one me and you.
Same thing I would to choir. No, I'm frail. Turn yourself in the pajamas.
Video call.
There be pajamas.
Me too choir, video call.
Video call. Video call. Now who video one? I am not with you, but I smell a woman's perfume in your room. When will you smell money? When will you smell money? You are in Ghana. I mean UK. and you are smelling another woman's perfume in UK, when will you smell money?
Okay.
Thank you. This side chick was some Kanye. Councillor, on Jindy said, Nipano office or the Nirenia Asho Munti, or here a little of security kakra.
Security, assurance. So the security rather should make you not to take videos and pictures.
Why not the one you
such as here? Who do reaction in movie due to?
No, cause like you know, why not
there be Oban the reaction be kunu. Or the reaction be kunu. Me jitu. I don't doubt it. But who do reaction in pedimunu? Why do you want to keep evidence between you and the man? Then I'll be your film. All your friends know him.
It's a councillor in this case, you know. They kind of say, "Oh, a side chick because of Mary."
Yes. Fine. Yes.
Internet just or graduate here and into Obeka Hosa.
She's look. You forever be a side chick. And remember that you are a side chick because of my wife.
In the first place, you are a side chick. In then question
Joan, you don't understand. There are people who have read my book, and so they can put their level of belief in you, because some people will want to be a side chick for the next 10 years.
Councillor, where my problem lies is that one, side chick for normal graduate, and that's one, and two, in return, would they forever be side chick whilst you have another year for another lady?
The question is that side chicks are more jealous than wives. That's the problem. They are more jealous than wives. They feel that after your wife,
let me tell you something better for.
I'm the next person, nobody else.
But
the sense of entitlement.
I am saying that. I don't know what happened between this particular girl and my husband there. But one time I was going to work. We met and then she passed by. Meanwhile, I seen her hair. So under normal circumstances, she has to pay compliment before passing by me.
She has to salute, officer.
But she just passed by.
One friend and drill.
I went my way. No, about 2-3 days, she repeated the same thing. And then I called her, I was like, why is it that I have seen you on 2 occasions? Oh, you didn't pay compliments. Do I have problem with you? No, ma. So why didn't you pay compliments? I'm sorry, ma. I'm still okay.
And you're okay. Was also can be. And you're okay. Immediately, you were trying to salute to that question. God room. 7 days.
After talking to you, you should have said, "Oh, permission to carry on." Then maybe I'll give you permission and go. Just I said, "Okay, na pabam." Then I started talking. I'm saying, "Hey, young girl, what is your problem? Do you have problem with me?"
So Geneva.
I'm saying, "Hey, let me tell you something. If you have a problem with my husband, don't bring that problem.
So dear. I say you. My husband officer punishing your husband saying.
You regret.
Oh, officer. Officer, husband, dear, go ahead.
I just said that and then I went to my room.
Officer. Officer, me know we are my secretary. Officer, me we are my secretary. Now me know train plan. We are my secretary. Now me know train plan. Near call weekend off. I saw bed Monday. Now I'm back. Me my throw query for not coming to work. Yeah, too quiet. Yeah, about Sunday evening. Monday, one bedroom. He said, I went out to the boss on Friday. Who query? Me, I tell you, Me yirin po ya jiwa adwuma. 8 o'clock on report here. 8:30. What in Koran school? Hey, Charlie. In the force. Or the senior officer in the military.
No.
Who didn't kulumpua? Once one officer no. For night, umami. Me share video bi. Get bi huni mami. O huni mami ano janiko bamono.
Me minus. What was that?
Hey. Ni mama say, what did you just do? I said, I'm sorry, no, see from gra. Now mama just salute you. It is a discipline in that environment. Now when you make krukoti dinti, I will share me office, I want name home. Me frail too. Me frail too, I see. Ah, yeah, me ya no.
Sometimes Counselor Nyabutre, sometimes if you don't take care, by the time you realize, I always say that military is you see it as a big community, but it's a very small community. And by the time you realize it, you don't expect say baby sabe.
I didn't say police for near so your phone.
So some of these issues. Counselor, some of these issues you handle it with care, because if you don't take care, baby you wouldn't wish some can some never call baby at
but sister, the American is sister, the American is and yeah about relationship. A junior officer who's senior officer, what is the rudiment? Are you not supposed to greet?
No. Yeah, some more counselor. Officers, right?
Where are you military officer? Which military officer? So you pay compliments. No, Charlie, but the word the morning poor, when you show compliments to hide yourself. A military order. You meet your senior, you show compliments. Abwe Jimmy ta udi mikunti den na wo sha me yire no anchia na ane no anchia no onje so ko achia no na wo sha me yire no anje so me be kan chen say me chia yire wanje so. Don't make that mistake. Don't make that mistake. Me no twen prana sha me yire na wo chia no anje so me be kan chia kire me ni de wo say me yire ba akote na wan tell nobody achia no. Ti say oti akomia ba akoso me ne oti ho akomia ba akoso na oti na me yire wura ba bia oti na wo twa ma me maka to say get up from my wife to see that what Jimmy we ya kwase aba unim nyansa ya ntete
hey counselor
that unim nyansa
Daddy pacho mi bisa
say the ordinary de no odi benkum na eje efie aba enkomo ayedi ni hu hia adwuma mu nkomo ne edi madam ebe pie ho oba ha wo twa na me nka nto say get up for madam to sit down wo ye kwase unim nyansa madam ba ya no sorry this or no catch yourself sit down no catch yourself sit down ya formality all catch sit down you now sorry sit down now I'm going just now sit down you now sorry the next minute you vanish from the office area after serving her water serve her water and vanish.
No, see, we don't slap like that, I beg. I don't know where the mentality you have on us. We can't slap like that too.
No, it's what I'm trying to say is the temperament can make the woman slap the side chick.
Oh, I saw slapping. If my wife slap you for sitting down, I'll slap my wife back, actually. Because this is not her office, actually. What I'm saying is that it's formality. You are in your office. You are sitting in front of me in my office. Then my wife enters. Once she enters, she greets. The first thing is that no matter what you are doing, get up. That is compliments. And serve madam with water. Whether she will drink or not, serve her with the poison water. Let her go home and die. And vanish. go back to your office. If it's one office, go and walk on the corridor. Even if you are angry, frown your face on the corridor. Take your phone and go and make foolish calls till madam leaves. Don't come and show your body. Say, can I go home? Wasia, yeah, Juma point. Madam Bayer, and Sam say, can I go? You don't have sense. That is why when you have a boyfriend, you want everybody to know. So the day you are married, you don't know whether you should tell them or not. I say, this girl is so intelligent not to tell the friend he's going out with the ex-boyfriend. Marriage is up. Invite her. Give her chief protocol.
But counselor, in the first place, if I am going out with my friend's ex-boyfriend, why do I have to tell my friend that I'm going out with your ex-boyfriend?
Even if I'm going out with your father, I won't tell you. Even your father.
Counselor, yeah, but I'm not sure that you answer. So we couldn't hear say. Let me tell you something. Before you got married, before you got married, I was.
In fact, a man is a police side chick for your Mukasa. Counselor, with what you said is true. Or the catch a boy, man is a massa. I
was dating some man. And then one day I went to his office. He called me that I should come to the office and take something. So I went there. I was there, and is it fortunately or unfortunately the wife came. So when the wife came, and then I said, "Sir, please, I'm leaving." So I just left. I didn't say anything to the wife. The moment the wife enters, and I said, "Sir, please, I'm leaving," and I left. I went home. So I was in the house when he called. "Hannah, why did you leave?" I said, "Hey, your wife is in your office and you want me to stay there for what?" I said, but she was just passing by. She didn't keep long. And I said, "No, I can't be there. What if she suspects or I don't know, anything. So no, I can't be there. I have to go to the house. When you need me, you call me, I'll come." It happens for the first time. It repeated itself again. So the third time, when I was leaving, he was like, "Wait for me outside." He came outside. I was far gone. So he was like, "Hannah, are you afraid of my wife?" I said, "No, I am not afraid of your wife, but I don't want you to have a problem with your wife, because this is not the first time your wife has seen me in your office."
Baby, I didn't know. Joan, baby, I didn't
encounter.
The woman said, "Baby, I didn't know. Your name, boho. Baby, I didn't know. Your name, boho."
It's our third time. It's our third encounter.
Yes, and majority of the girls today, they shit at where they eat.
The woman will start questioning, like, bedroom, then this particular girl, me who will make no office 3 times.
But unfortunately for a wife,
so that me, I will enter.
No, but the other problem they say the wife knows about 2 office, so no started the year sema. Na say the wife knows you Jimmy for, because office near a public place. Now the air time is say a man will also over 2.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Okodufia. Only Omaka say, "This girl I come to meet in your office, my spirit doesn't meet with her. I feel there's something going on. Onye, it is your spirit or not my spirit."
Oh yeah, what? But some of them have been given people.
Counselor, to cut everything short, when I had my recruitment, when I had my prospectus that I have to report to the training school, some 1 or 2 staff, so I called you. I was like, "See, this is the problem." And look, he gave it to me without questioning or without like one year. Also, Bianca, but no. And one thing he always says that Hannah, in fact, the time I wanted my wife, some time ago, said one year Bianca, my wife, who say, me knew before man. I said, "I really respect you on that."
You can win a car. You can win a car. Nanya Jimmy for ya beya.
You are the husband.
Daddy Obi Kunu Obi fa phone. Enya mistake. Obi fa phone. Enya by mistake. Deliberately. No, wa fra oni papa ni phone. Hello. Haneni. Men Catalan. Enya bi men Catalan. Mrs. Lucas ni. Hana. Mr. Wo. Ni kuna kadibia kyerem. Na what dey mobo? What is saying? Man bacho medi 32. Na dabe na awale. Man bacho medi na. Only da ehihye ho. For how many years ni? Man bacho ya ebe 6 years. Na hana de wo misi su na me nufu sisu to say wo. Na only obi kunu eti osise. You give audience to such a phone call. Kai. Because at the end of the day, when the phone rings, no, but when the phone rings, no, but listen, Hannah, once the phone rings, cring, you know it's my number. And that is what I tell people, mannerism. When you call me, wait that when you greet, hear my voice. Don't just say what you say. The phone rings, no. Oh, my babe. Yes, your assurance is that once is my number is me. But Jimmy need to make my phone no the echo. So phone ring here. Make sure say this number is not a normal call. Especially maybe time I program your phone call. You didn't was so kakra.
It's true.
No go offer phone now. So babe, I've been calling you for 24 times now. You don't even know what is wrong with me. Maybe I'm sick, I'm dying. What sort of love is it that I know you're with your wife? Now tell my saying now you didn't ignore phone. Now but you know, hey madam. So what's it? It's not Mr. Kumsing. This is Mrs. Kumsing. Now from another cartel line. Jimmy. Go back and watch the video on how to be a side chick. Side chick lecture 101. Mama lecture Osunya. Bisa na me po.
Side chick for your warrior one and your job of different woman there warrior to become our second wife.
Your wale won.
If you want a second wife, then you can marry a side chick.
No, your wale won. But before you marry a side chick, be careful that she's ready to be a wife and give way to another side chick.
Counselor, do you know that my husband's ex girlfriend? Yes. One time I was there and then she called. And
your husband's ex-girlfriend called you. She called you.
I'm telling you, offer me my number on my phone. I didn't know it was an unknown number. And your friend I'm fine. Hello, Hannah. Obondi Street, Hannah. I say, yes, please, who is this? I am so and so. I'm saying, how did you get my number? Oh, when you were dating Esimesi, I took your number from his phone. I was like, are you serious? So what is your reason for calling me? I was calling him. I'm not getting him. That's why I called. So you are this girl. You don't have sense.
I know, but so you insulted her. Oh, but you didn't do it.
Oh, counselor.
No, but you could have given no.
No, but I think you should listen to what she's coming to say.
No, a friend, my friend will call me Sanka.
Listen.
Oh, you are only have a threat.
What friend me? So you are calling me to ask me where my husband is.
Oh, no, don't worry. Joanne, you have missed an opportunity. Joanne, you have missed an opportunity. No, you have missed an opportunity to go to heaven. So somebody calls you. Hello, who is this? It's Charlotte. Charlotte, George, ex-girlfriend. Say, oh wow, hey, I mean, now my answer. Oh, me you know, and time. Oh, okay. Now we are where. Me patrona me Fred George. Me Fred George me san can say. Me bisa say what in Kana. Me the me down friend me. Em so we feature koso frɛ no obefa why me da say nyame nhyira. Me am very stupid.
That's all.
You know what you just did? Whether Frank is around, he's not around. You kept him in a serious business. And now all of a sudden, Ukumbe if you only damage you. Now so what damage you friend. No one cut the line. Abutre. Me bisa me ku.
No, counselor.
The
reason why the second time I got angry the second time because now a BSc pain. And that day I didn't react. That's why the second time I got annoyed.
No, why? So
because the first
Joanne.
one, yes.
Joanne, my question is that why were you annoyed?
No.
Why were you annoyed?
Listen, the person that I did to.
No. It's not about no. Joanne, whatever you did to somebody can never be repeated to you because the man's penis is different from your husband's penis. But what I'm saying is, what made you angry?
80. No, the counselor, not me just say. First one I buy. I just said, oh, he's not around. So when he comes, I'll let him know and then he'll come.
How dare you?
And then I have that.
No, how dare you tell a hello, hold on, Joanne. How dare you tell a side chick when it comes, I'll let him know? Are you okay? Or you are sick?
Yes. You are asking me.
No.
And the person is not around.
No, hold on. Somebody is calling him. He's not getting. Then he calls you. Then you say he's not around. When he come out, you will tell him that who called.
You don't understand what I'm saying. No, counselor.
Officer, such phone calls. Listen, such phone calls. Once you receive, he's not around. Thank you.
But the person you are looking for is not around.
Oh, hold on. Officer, hello, when we say Asimesini, he's not around. Case closed. Whether Obama catch no, main country no, the story ends there. I don't know about phone. Now we go to a friend is Frank. Now my friend was on fast. See, I put a man for a while. Oh, friend wine. Hey, what's your friend? Leave a bomb and pretend as if you're not receiving the call. Okay. Now, I didn't Jimmy for a friend and Prano. I didn't meet me for a friend, or friend. Hello, Joan, maybe I will call. Where Auntie Esther? Auntie Esther. Who name me? Missy Auntie Esther. Joan. Me name say you buy you a wesisu. I think when you're 34. Me say yes you baba. Yes you baba.
One other to the phone.
Our dear one, Yakubi Neabomu. Joan, me see, so now me look for Jaja so. Me Esther me take her name. And then I'm look for Emre, Jimmy. Where Mrs. Jordan can say, hey, man can't, hey. Me kuna udi nechim obedi usa jawo ti wani na pe udi o
eti dey na me me nyawe I'm not for the serious ala me nyawe
let you obi yes a phone call ibi e ma ga bi di na tem o say sister Mr. O and the friend o friend me say u to me fo na me nja ni die anade Mr. O Onu kuni ware ye ne ho abada wo so na be ma ne ho ba oye te sa abafra enye hwa na be jara
we ade awakwa te ya wo party
ena o record e ti o record the ba me office o see evidence be say wo le djuma na ye no you cannot laugh in front of a client. But me say, they be me car somewhere. Me to me stress say, Madam, I didn't hear me come here. Say again, rubbish shit you can now. And again, catch any plane say, on Johnny dinner, on Johnny ditchina. opa onye bibia wo wiase.
Ba ko bia me kosia no wo salon no se ne wife ne friend no ka che ne say o de ni sua adwuma edu kopem so be pon no adwuma ni mpa de o no man date so o mo graduate we date we and after this date dear we jani kuru ni ma na ha me say me ti wonum sa me say ha le di uchi mo di o o so sara say me nyan
no but me yiri to me fa fo Ephraim in plan ogu awale no.
That's it.
We are sending you a number.
Men, me Fred, the council, I do on my yaw.
Then I am. Only bear mate. Wedding in quarter side, I won't call for. What is so be a dick a crabia? No person will come your baby. Person will come your baby. Now, when I see there be now, not yet. Unim say, me ya ukuma for this. And you mean, how come got your woo?
Oh, boy, me and me, my dear.
Eh, what dinner? Eh, what dinner?
My brother.
Eh, what dinner? You say. Me try ukunu video and one bow me so ha. We am show. Ukunu and one bow me so ya remember me.
Say be mo de
well, all I'm saying is that my conversation is that but my kind of crab I can chill. You see, audio be kunichia. Once why be do kunichi enye no kre. Ya won crophobia and crophodi won kunu. Omo wale virgin. Omo phobi kunichi poda. Ade no e kan wale no ho. Enye obi na show bi se menye. But the American say yensua sana ebenyin amaya hye no anareka. We are too easy to talk. Let's learn to be secretive. Young lady, go ahead and release the invitation. Let the invitation go. Do your marriage. But remember, if this guy is not good for you, after all the due respect you give him, don't follow love. Divorce him and still look beautiful to marry somebody else. Well, it's been nice. It's been good. I bring the curtains to a close here. Thank you all very much for joining me. MSP 30 is the drug that every woman needs. Esther, on frame. I see a young boy named Como. On frame. And I maybe say, have you resumed sex and menstruation? Are you menstruating? You are menstruating. Yes, so you need it. So you need it. Order it now. There be every day. I'm back on you. You pay the woman for me, please. Right, so thank you all very much for coming. If you want the MSP, now over family planning. See a bad boy, no my and your boy. Oh my and your boy answer. As I'm saying, from me and come higher quine cramming Jim. Madam, I say, a tea for within the council. Additionally, this year. Said you say a customer, you can be a man. I want to see a dear book for a cocoda. Yan in the well. They told me. I the chance so that Yamia said, and now you can say, a DBI may young say, Ghana Bravo. Mammy didn't embark N9 Eco School. You see, I'm kind of Patrick Filor Quine so. Ghana Quine in Subia borders any quinano. Mukani would assume. Mammy and Mbanine in a Kujo to Omunine. And if you don't console, can change. I'm a Ghana politics. I yet be a bear. Okay, if you ask my way, I did chona this hour. Down young copasi. Who need the obedient poor? Down young copasi. Yamin fire currency or chance another day. Abna medasi and a network now wow as in Suato. Clarice in Subaye, one chair or co. Itimudenti Brunire. Mr. What about share me? I won't follow me. Follow me, see another messing in cross. counselor_Lutros. Send me a bar when you're let in your friend in the School of Marriage and Relationship. A Monday to Sunday. The BIO the same time. Good night. Good morning. Now money is straightforward. 862 +1. Maybe I will be a +1. 862 215 2007. A WhatsApp call 862 215 2007. Offer number here. The Obisha film will be a benyabi. A do na hwehwa mema obi. A futu na hwehwa mema obi. The hianse wafre misra. Me fanya akwadiro frɛ me. Na se aba won 7 person che bi. Dollar, $1 oye a series oye mumo. Momo ni a very nice number. 0546 279 344 0546 279 344. Now obeso ye ni abrichi hadia didi kind bacho frame answer. I mean Chilozilla account. Good night. Good morning. I mean Shiramina. That's a ne. I don't be doom ye bioma. Ye be sensia. Near the year to year. Na bibia akọ na wo ye ana wo ye dia e da nyame ase wo ye nso a nyame nsa ya de e de asi bye bye you bye bye pa. Na wamo na aba
hello minyama. Me say a drawer me baby do one dance at your Mrs. Bento, me do one dance here. Minim a drawer me baby do who asem at your MSP 30. Me say a drawer a bra na mean to me ya bra. Me say my bra jit one day in the crown so mojano and papa. Me say a drawer and a chicha jam. Unim says to me ya bra ya. One a drawer ya. Send ya was a ba uflo and my uflo pepe. One more almost caught a feature na on my just young way yachesa want to me nyawo hwe me see MSP 30 a drawway me say me nyanti a me di ho adanse ayeden a kire o mpa bi nto ya pebito oba uchima asai oba wo ye chima agise yete wonka MSP 30 am record ma na unim say secret ba ko san wo ho say even say enye chima crampo a onto say wonuma esiesi wase eyi nkabone ema ye yeast infection ni ajade nyina me si edrowe a friend MSP 30 no juma edima me maso ahwe woso kone kosohwe me maso ahwe woso kone kosohwe na me se opedodo etua eni yera kwan ya telephone number na woso
0277 609 644.
me dase
I'm super excited about this ginger chips. Ain't it a whoopee? Ginger chips at me power chow. Say enye mape ginger chips dear. And then I worry. And it is something say you were in powdered form like this. Ain't it so we will be opaque green tea to send me me green tea and I may be a gum. Na se me pese me munch on something so any me sakanwa na marry. Would you wouldn't share no? Google about ginger and you see the health benefits of ginger. But need just say the organic honey and I come and I get mape ginger chips myself. So America, it comes in a pouch like this. Into more American yina mubiti me afre
862 215 2007.
Good. Ofra you be deliver. Yet more kama. So Ghana so a be patch of free.
0277 609
644. Makpe ginger chips dear OBA here.
Michael, let's support the immune system. Yeah, Michael.
But what Tony near?
Ah, let's not go be able to go in the
Because supporting my boost and phone immune system. Hey, that's a Michael t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. The combat the fun kind of your t-shirt will go, mommy.
Boss, champion, Mr. Willie one.
Okay.
Michael, supporting the immune system.
And your well-being.
Vico 20 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved.
Yare yo, yare yes. Obi benya one fi yare. Yamfa yare nsu nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.